children for masturbating in front of children. Yeah, that's so he was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
Who? I just want the bust. Oh man, bust. Give me the monster. Bust. Wow, it's big. Bust. I just want the.
Good morning, America. Wake up.
Eat it.
Eat it.
I just want the
chap.
I just want the
Meerkat Mob.
I just want the I am fucking based. Eat it. Kiss my fucking ass and lick my balls.
No.
Fucking eat it.
The chap is here.
This is cringe. Eat it. Eat it.
Please.
I just want the bust. Oh man. Bust. Give me the monster. Bust.
Baller alert.
Wow, it's big. Bust. Ain't no. I just want the.
I'm drinking.
I just want the.
Meerkat Mob.
The chap
Meerkat Mob. Baller alert. Calling out Baller alert. Got no problems with Baller alert. With everybody on Baller alert and anybody else out there talking shit about me, here we go.
I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Esco Brown, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please.
I've been so broke, PayPal, so low. I need more goals, more tips, more posts. People been dropping bombs every day on a regular. 2 people been dropping bombs every day on a regular. They call me the GOAT, call me a coat, they call me a local streamer. I'm gonna show all these trolls my club and I don't need them. My wife, oh no, goddamn baby, I might be forced to leave ya. Head down to the stove, keep down low and find me a Pandalia. And oh, I see where the member bar. Got my woman's sweater, about to go put it on. And shout outs to the fans that always keep me on. Watching Jenna's OnlyFans with a camera on.
I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy,
T-pose.
big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Esco Brown, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please. I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Esco Brown, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please.
So give it up, all your tips, I need them all. I'm pulling up. Don't take my tire, no. They shooting up at Burger King when I'm getting my lunch. I'm in a rush to be the biggest locale, I'm in the bunch. I'm the laughing stock of everyone. I only get depression when my money's gone.
The chap
Valedictorian, but I'm kinda dumb. I put my wife on camera because I'm a bomb.
I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Esco Brown, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please. I let my Hogan's big pools, broke boy, T-pose, big bombs, tip goals, big wife, big roach. I'm the king of the snorts. Hello, call me on camera, yeah, you know. Esco Brown, they all know me. Giving my money to school, please.
Meerkat Mob. Meerkat Mob.
King of the snorts, hello.
The chap is here.
You're milking a human.
Who?
They all wanna know how I live my life, how I spend my money, how I treat my mom, why. But I hope that he don't show them what I'm truly like. Cause if he does, then my 2 big bills won't get paid on time. Cause I can't afford to lose another pay pick. June's gonna make everybody think I'm crazy. Show the world how I made a stationary statement. Slave trade joke, but I swear I'm not a racist. I said I loved you, but I didn't mean it. On a feels a nagger, eat it. Skin complexion like a white cheddar cheese it. And I'm getting that feeling anytime June. Please don't ask my viewers why they could. Yeah, he gon' show my lousy interview. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause anytime, yeah, anytime gambling, addiction, alcohol abuse. Cash advances for money matches I lose. You can eat it with a spoon.
All right, Filbert. What the hell did you do?
I got a feeling June gon' call me out for DoorDash and everything, even though I have gout. Shrimp balls and barbecue, I'm in the mood to chow. Gonna order a lot of food, some gabagool, and I want it right now. He's gonna expose me and I ain't ready for it. 672 and Derek, I hope he ignores him. I'm just a little streamer and I can't really afford it. I swear to God, if he slanders me, I'll get a lawyer. I don't know what to do, so I'll act nice. Try to beg less, yeah, right. Stop talking about steak, this is my night. Dog's coming out, so I guess I better act right. Please don't ask my viewers why they could. Yeah, he gon' show my lousy interview. You can eat it with a spoon. Cause anytime, yeah, anytime Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate starfish.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to an early edition of the Swaycast. I don't even know what time it is, but I know here it's high noon. So that means that in the US it's probably not very early. So anyways, a lot of stuff to discuss today. That's why I started early. And also, right now my schedule is all over the place. So last time I was around, let me not mess up my microphone. Last time I was around, I was wrong about Brian. The biggest mistake in my life. It turned out that he was still Phil's friend, man. And they were getting along fantastic. But a couple days later, and here we are. And now Brian is going over to Agent Proper's stream, and they're having a nice little positive chat. And they're no longer friends, I assume, I guess, or some sort of a different plot twist. Nobody could have seen this coming. Nobody, not even me. And I can basically see into the future. So anyways, last night, or at least yesterday during the react, well, I'm just gonna say it. DSP watched some gay porn on stream, and it was very shocking. I mean, I'm not really surprised that the react finally got trolled, because, I mean, it was about time. But it was a very specific video. A very, very specific video. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that too. But first, let's start from the beginning, because this motherfucker's been acting crazy every single day. I see people on Twitter going crazy about the shit he said about getting his wife's PC, using his wife's PC, and then asking for somebody to buy him a Stream Deck or one of those other, the Asus console, the PC portable thing. So I'm gonna watch some of those. Then we're gonna see what Brian thinks about Phil, and then we're gonna watch gay porn. Sound good? Sound good. Because, I mean, of course, we have to watch it. I'm not going to show you the video, but if you want to find out what it's about, you can just go on Twitter and people posted it. I retweeted it or whatever. So, yeah. First, I want to go to the Hate Army channel because I just remembered something about that. There was some DoorDash video I wanted to watch. So, yeah. We got... I think it's this one. More free food. We got another DoorDash fucking drama. But first, let's see. Oh yeah, let's take a look at fucking Review Tech USA. I'm not gonna watch these videos because I mean it's a fucking Review Tech USA video. You already know what it is. It's just a boring guy sitting there and talking about how dead his channel is, and then retiring from one channel, going on the other one, and then retiring that channel and going back to the other one. This guy has no fucking idea what he's doing. It was posting some beats on Twitter that he made. He sampled his farts and he made a beat about it. And then people said it was trash because it was trash. And then he was like, oh yeah, look at these idiots. They're taking it seriously. Like, bro, isn't that the future of your business? Making parody beats and selling them? That's how you're going to feed your kids? I think you should be taking it more seriously than I should be. But anyways, that's a talk for another day. Hopefully that day never comes. So we got this steak bullshit, right? Because he went crazy on people in his chat that were talking about steaks, and he lashed out, lost his mind. Very interesting stuff. So let's start out with this one. This from 2 days ago. And then we got a couple more. Then we got some AI-generated suggestions, which was a highlight of this week so far. It's very fun stuff. And then we're going to see a little bit of the Street Fighter coping bullshit, because I just can't stomach these anymore. And then we're going to watch the gay porn. And then we're going to watch Brian. I don't even know. Let's just watch some videos. What am I talking about?
Hate Army.
It's the Hate Army,
bro.
Hate Army.
Shout out to
Hate Army.
Hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout out to
Army.
Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out
Shout out to Hate.
The Hate Army, bruv.
Hate.
Oh, and just for the record, this is hilarious. So I know I had my stream on Wednesday night, the Street Fighter stream, and then I was off yesterday. I come back this morning. Apparently, there's a detractor meme about steaks. I just want you to think about this.
This wasn't even like, I don't even remember this being a detractor meme. It was just people talking about steaks in his chat, and then he went crazy. Because most of the detractor memes, quote unquote, are just things that piss him off. So people just keep talking about him, and they try and sneak them in his stream so he doesn't notice, and then he notices and he goes crazy. So let's see how stupid this meme is. And also, by the way, look at what the fuck he got on his forehead. What is this massive, disgusting pimple? Oh my god. Wash your face, Dark.
About steaks. These people are so fucking boring.
What?
And bored with their lives.
Really?
That they actually made a running meme about steaks that they've been talking about for a day and a half.
I mean, it's not like, it doesn't take much effort to make up a meme. It just kind of makes itself up. And the steaks meme, I believe, originates from when somebody brought up that, hey, Phil, you should be playing Street Fighter ranked because there's higher stakes because you're playing for ranked points and stuff. And then he was screaming at the guy, there's no fucking stakes in anything I do. And now it's a meme.
I don't care.
He doesn't care, though.
Talking about no adult.
Why is this video 17 minutes long if he doesn't care? That's my question. I guess we're about to find out.
I care about your dumb meme about steaks. Like, what the fuck are you? What they do is they will micro analyze a tiny moment of a stream that happened and act like it's full-blown.
No, actually, people micro analyze every moment of every stream he does. It's just that those tiny moments are the only entertaining part.
Or alarm fire. It's like, what are you talking about? You want to know what happened? So I'm playing Street Fighter 6 and I was very frustrated because I was losing with Dalsim, and I'm trying to wrap my head around, why am I losing with Dalsim? And I look at the chat and here's what's going on. There's like 3 or 4 people who are actually excited and engaged with Street Fighter and trying to talk about it, and it's being lost in a drowning of fucking discussion about people talking about steaks and barbecue.
Yeah, okay, what's wrong with that? It's literally the summer. People make steaks and barbecue during the summer. It's great. It's awesome. What's wrong with that?
Ignore it for a while, and I did. I literally ignored it
and look at him.
Like another half an hour.
Wow, he's such a patient and accepting guy. It's so cool.
And then when I turned back, literally the entire stream chat was just talking about steaks and barbecue food. And I'm like, guys, this is my fucking Street Fighter stream. If you're
Guys, talk about me. Talk about me.
Talk about my wife, please. Please.
For other things, you're in the wrong spot. I know for a fact there's people who want to talk about Street Fighter, and they literally can't because you're derailing the stream, which is against the rules. It's always been against the rules.
It's against the rules to derail.
You guys do the same
To
thing.
talk off topic. This is such a fucking bitch ass stream. It's so fucking trash. It's against the rules to talk off topic. What the fuck is the topic? Whatever DSP is playing right now, that's very limited. You can just talk about one single thing at a time. You can talk about the video game, one specific video game. That's all you're allowed to talk about. What a great stream. What a fun, chill, interactive time and a productive discussion about one singular thing.
Stuff. Because again, it's another running meme. People won't let you talk about sports in a stream chat.
Yeah.
That's not true.
No, that is true.
But if you derail my entire stream chat about sports discussion,
okay.
You know I don't watch sports. You know I don't play sports.
But you're not involved in the discussion. Nobody fucking asks you. They're talking amongst themselves. What the problem?
You know I know nothing about competitive sports or any of the athletes.
Then why are we having a Super Bowl themed event? So you can leech off of a thing that is happening and you can make money off of it? A thing that you admit you know nothing about and you don't care about and you don't let people talk about? Wow. Suspicious.
So why would you come to the DSP gaming chat and do that and derail it and talk about sports? You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're derailing the chat. You're asking for problems, right? So these people were literally doing exactly the same thing during the Street Fighter stream. 100%. They do it on, it was done on purpose. This wasn't like,
oh, and again, everything is an op. Everything is people trying to kill him. You're talking about barbecue in his chat. You're running an op. You organized this in a secret Discord that is not secret because he knows about it. That's how it works.
Happen. These are people coming in here, and by the way, a bunch of the accounts were sock accounts. It was the same person talking to themselves.
No, this is not a thing. He can't prove it. He is claiming that he knows who those people are, whatever. He can never prove it, and it's not the same person talking to himself, because you don't need to resort to this. There are plenty of people in his chat on sock accounts pretending to be his fans.
I'm stupid.
You don't need to talk to yourself.
I know all of their sock accounts.
Ironically, OIC is probably the only person in this chat talking to himself.
I know it's the same guy in here with like 10 accounts. He's a fucking loser. Sits on a Discord talking about it and shit too. But anyway, so it was.
How do you know about that?
Purposefully trying to derail my Street Fighter stream, and it was actually
successful.
Pissing people off. Like they wanted to talk about Street Fighter, and they couldn't. Like why is no one here talking about Street Fighter on a fucking Street Fighter stream? People talk about steaks and shit.
Okay, then like, how does he think this works, man? Because the stream chat is just a running list of messages. If you want to talk about something, you can just talk about the thing. And if somebody wants to respond, they will. And that's about it. It's very simple.
So I laid down the law.
He laid down the law.
Stop, and then fucking what's
He's
his name?
the sheriff of Gautopia.
He's like, oh, well, this
oh, they gave him lip back. Notice this shit. Oh my god. He started using this recently. Oh, you're giving me lip on my fucking stream?
Stream's like boring. There's nothing to talk about. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing on a fighting game stream then? If you don't like fighting games, go somewhere else and talk about something else. Right?
Oh, dude. The deflection is epic. That's why I like DSP so much as a lolcow. Because, like, the guy is telling him, your stream is boring. And he's like, oh, you think fighting games are boring? Then go away. Sure, man.
Like, what the
sure.
fuck? Do you go?
Ironically, you know what's really funny? Every single day, I see screenshots of his chat on Twitter. And it's him just logging onto the stream and saying, hey, why is it so quiet in here? Nobody's saying anything. That's because you told them all to leave. And they did. Congratulations, you played yourself.
To a meeting about a book club talking about this week's book and say, wow, I hate books. No, stupid.
No, but that's not... What? That's a terrible analogy. What he just said. Imagine going to a book club and talking about the current book and saying, hey, I don't like books at all. But that's not what it is.
Think
no.
that my streams sometimes are just some kind of place to go in and just oh, let's just talk about hanging out about other shit. Like, dude, that's so disrespectful to the streamer to just go into someone else's chat.
Why?
Completely derail it with a topic that has nothing to do with what's going on the stream. That's disrespectful.
It would be disrespectful if they were talking about what Maximilian dude is doing or what Brian is doing, I guess. But they were just talking about like other real life stuff. How is this disrespectful? You're not entitled to anybody giving you attention, bro. Calm the fuck down.
That's going into a place.
What an actual baby. An actual baby.
And completely derailing the business. Don't do it. It's against the rules. It always has been. It's one thing if there's a natural...
Derailing the business. Did he actually just fucking say that? You're derailing the business.
That's disrespectful. That's going into a place of business and completely derailing the business.
Then he did his stupid ass face.
Don't do it.
This guy is crazy, man.
It always has been. It's one thing if there's a natural discussion, but if the streamer says something, hey man, stop, and you keep doing it, you're a fucking asshole and you're liable like everyone else to get moderated. All right? And by the way,
you're liable. You're gonna be held in the court of law. He's gonna lay down the law on your ass. Cause Stone Cold said so.
We have now just spent more time on this by like 10 times than what happened on the stream. The stream was literally, people are talking about steak. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing the game. So
okay, let's actually see it. Oh my god, what is this? What is this spot on his forehead? He looks like his skin is just completely started falling apart, especially with this filter. He looks absolutely disgusting. What the fuck? Let's see who clipped the steaks. Yes.
It's all about Dave or nothing at all.
Yeah, the steak rant. Oh no, this is the other one. It's all about Dave or nothing at all. Well, that's it, because he goes by the vintage asshole YouTuber mantra of this is my channel and you're gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about, which is just not how it works, and it hasn't been working ever. Like whoever says this usually falls off and becomes a bum like DSP. But DSP is already a bum, so he can't fall off any further. So technically, he can do whatever he wants. So this is a video by Lord DS Parody, and this is about the steak. Yes. But this
nice attempt.
This is some kind of an edit, which it looks like a good edit, but you're gonna hear the audio. So this is the audio of what happened.
All right. Definitely time for a break. My eyes are starting to burn, so I want to step away from looking at this screen for a minute. We talk with the audience because they're all just talking about steak and paying literally no fucking attention to my stream. And I'll be back. All right, guys. Time, if you want to talk about steak, to go somewhere else, because it's one thing if you're just sitting there talking about steak. If literally my entire fucking stream chat is about steak, you can go to food chat somewhere else. There's a fighting game going. So if you're not here for Street Fighter,
so fucking lame, bro.
And, don't come back until you're ready for what I'm playing on.
Don't come back until you're ready. What kind of a fucking thing is that to say? Do you think, like, are you talking to like grown ass people like this? Don't come back until you're ready, Billy. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Big ups Ryan for 15 months. 15 months derailing the business. Big ups, boyfriend. Big ups to you, Brian. Ryan. Keep derailing the business.
Derailment. It's really stupid.
Derailments are acceptable. And then the best thing about the DSP chat is that they're a bunch of either actual fans or just LARPers that really want to sniff his seat. So every time he bans somebody, they just rise up and they hype him up. They're like, yeah, hell yeah, delete this guy, eradicate him.
So much else to talk about, really. There's not a fucking game on the fucking screen right now. You're gonna give me fucking lip?
You're gonna give me lip?
Stream, you're gonna give me lip. There's a fucking...
I think your wife should give you some lip so it can chill the fuck out, bro. This is some baby moment.
Game on there. Talk about that. Talk to me. This is not food chat. If you're gonna give me lip, shut the fuck up and get out of my chat and don't come back. All right? I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be a little fucking smart aleck with me on my stream.
A smart aleck? Why not just say a smart ass? What are you streaming, fucking Fortnite? Get out of here, bro. This guy is actually losing his mind. I don't even think he knows what he wants to be at this point as a content creator. He just wants to be whatever is gonna be easy as hell and is gonna make him some money. And none of it is working.
Play for another half hour. I turn back and I see people upset because they can't talk about Street Fighter because everyone's talking about steak. And I lay down the law. It was like 1 minute, and then fucking stupid friendly gremlin gave me lip, and I gave him back and said, "Stop! Don't disrespect me on my stream." And that was it. It was over. It was like 60 seconds.
This dude, bro, this dude is 42 years old, and he is beefing with a guy called Stupid Friendly Gremlin. Like, how? Come on, man.
But this is the meme for a day and a half.
It's the meme.
Why would you even entertain that? The moment that some moron says steak explosion on DSP,
You're entertaining it right now.
Do not recommend on YouTube ever. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And you move on.
Huh? And now we're talking about like duty videos or something. We're talking about clips. What is going on?
Literally 60 seconds out of a fucking 2.5-hour Dalsim stream.
Yeah.
Is somehow the focus of the stream. No, it's not.
Yeah, that was the only fun part. The rest of the Street Fighter shit is like whatever the fuck. It's just DSP plays Street Fighter. You've seen there's actual thousands of hours of him playing Street Fighter, and it's always the same. And this was something different. And that's why somebody thought it was interesting.
If you're a fucking mouth-drooling moron, would you think that...
Oh, mouth drooler again. I love this.
You have to be...
I thought I was a smart aleck.
Idiotic, mind-numbingly dumb person to think that a 60-second moment talking about don't derail my fucking stream chat about steaks has anything to do with reality or what was going on in that stream.
What? That was literally, factually, in reality, what was going on in that stream at the time. What is now? He's... What? I don't even understand what the whole point is.
Don't lower yourself to the level of the idiot who wants to waste your time.
Bro, you literally treat those people like children. They can't go lower than that. If they were lower, they would be on your level.
Money, because that's what they're doing. They're making clickbait.
Oh, and money. Give me money, you guys.
Your attention,
please.
So that you'll waste your time thinking that actually was a big deal.
Please.
It wasn't. No one cared. Right? At all. It doesn't even make sense what you're saying. That wasn't the focus of the stream. It wasn't a big
This is like every time he said this, none of this fucking makes sense. You know, he just said the thing that makes the least sense of anything you've ever heard. Because this was just a ramble. This was just, he just wanted to call somebody a mouth drooler. That's all that it was. So he just had like a bunch of generic AI generated rants. And then he was just like, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. None of that makes sense. And that's most of DSP rants nowadays. None of it is coherent or just at all means anything. It's not meaningful at all.
You're just idiotic. If you buy into that stuff, you're really dumb. You have to stop buying into nonsense like that.
What if I'm dumb?
Okay.
DSP has been given actual hundreds of thousands of dollars by dumb people. Factually, that he thinks are dumb. He thinks those people are dumb. And they pay his bills. Why does he care if you're smart or you're dumb? What is this like obsession with having an intellectual stream? Bro, you just play fucking fighting games and rant about your taxes in your life. That's not what smart people watch.
Okay.
They watch Joe Rogan. Obvious. That's why I don't watch him. I'm an idiot. And now we're just banning people.
How moronic that you would, your friend Brian reacted to it. Yes, because you morons went to his chat and harassed him for a day about it. So
No.
he would react to the clip.
No, I'm sure if somebody asked Brian if he was harassed by the detractors, he would say no. And DSP was only saying that he got harassed to make the trolls look bad. Because literally, Brian went out of his way on Twitter to say that the detractors were very nice to him. He just said that. He said that. And yesterday, he had a podcast with a detractor. Literally. Phil's friend. I guess former friend. And also, well, Brian said he wasn't Phil's friend, but Phil said he was Brian's friend. So it wasn't reciprocated love. It wasn't a shared friendship. It was a one-sided friendship. DSP wanted to suck his balls, and Brian didn't want any of that.
And acting like it's a big deal when it's not a big deal. You are fucking idiots.
I am. But then again, who cares? If DSP was fucking smart as hell, where did that get him? If he's so smart. He spent 16 years and now he's getting like 300 views a video. And he's begging to get like $50 a stream. If he's so smart. Is that what happens to smart people? I'm sure it does. Big ups QB113 for 11 months, brother. And Eisenhorn for 14, brother.
Every one of you who
Let me tell you something, brother.
Fucking moron. I don't care.
Okay,
This is
so
nothing
what?
to do with me. This is you and your weird fantasy.
There's so many morons that are infinitely more successful than DSP. Infinitely. Actual morons, mouth droolers. Even by his own definition. So why does it matter if you're smart or not? DSP is smarter than everybody else, and he fucking tells people to eat shit out of his ass, so why does it matter? Nobody cares. Big ups Alex B on 7 months, dude. Stop derailing the business.
Hyper focus on arbitrary things that happen and act like it's a big deal. No adult cares about you.
What are arbitrary things that happen? Arbitrary things that happen. Are we talking that it's arbitrary, that it makes him look bad? No, it objectively makes him look bad. I don't think it's arbitrary at all. You can be anybody and watch that video, that clip of him shitting on his chat about steaks and about people giving him lip, and you're gonna think he's an asshole.
Thoughts on this shit, okay? No one. I will continue to run my streams as I see fit. The rules will still stay in place. People will not derail, and you can fuck off if you don't like it.
Yeah, they will, though.
When? Now go make your videos about it, bitch.
They will, bitch. I'm doing it right now, bitch.
Dude, make more stupid videos for dumbasses.
Sure.
Right? Fuck off.
They're having fun. Unlike the people in your chat who are so bored that they're talking about barbecue, the idiots are having fun. They're having fun. Oh, it's so sad.
Who cares? Stop fucking bothering me with nonsense, right? You're so dumb.
He's so pissed. And how is he gonna fill in the next 10 minutes of this rant? What can possibly happen in the next 10 minutes? He's done, right? This is finished. It's over. We're done talking about the steak infidels, as they've been labeled in the title.
Wow. Just think about that. A day and a half, that's what you were thinking about and talking about. Here I am having real life.
Real life?
Going on, stressed out, trying to get stuff done on my day off.
What real life?
Mistakes.
What real life, bro? What real life? I've heard all of his fucking days off is just sitting around at home, eating food that you didn't cook, and then fucking going outside to buy more food that you're not gonna cook, and then coming back home and living on your phone on Twitter, and his wife is living on her Xbox. What real life? Motherfucker.
Hey, faggot, you don't get to choose how I spend my free time. How about you
Where the fuck did this come from?
fucking kill yourself instead?
Hey, I'm as a Lugo fan, the Lugo agenda is that you're never ever allowed to kill yourself. So I disavow this. I disavow this heavily, strongly.
How's that sound?
Sounds good though.
You're a fucking idiot. Okay. All right. I received a $3 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix.
Oh, and of course, and now it's literally a derailment. Literally, is this guy that pretends to be Snow Carl?
Huh? I think they were saying stakes. You said there's no stake in Street Fighter when you're playing ranked. Are you kidding? That makes it even worse. You understand? That makes it even worse?
Why?
So I said there's no stakes in playing ranked Street Fighter, meaning there's no real risk or reward for it. It's just, again, it's just
Then why are you crying about it so much then?
gameplay. It doesn't matter how many points.
Why does he refuse to leave the stream until he ends on a win if there are no stakes? Then nobody would care, right? If there's no stakes, oh, I lost. Fuck it. Time to clock out.
You have, it doesn't mean anything. And these idiots tried to use wordplay semantics to make a brainless meme out of it.
Wordplay semantics. Yeah, it was literally like wordplay. It's funny. To try and make a meme out of it. I don't even know what he thinks memes are. I'm not sure that he knows what memes even are. Memes are just like an inside joke on the internet. And he is so mad because the joke is on him and he's not in on the joke. He just found out what the steak meme actually means. He just found out right now after having 7-minute rant about the meme itself. He just found out what it was.
You actually can't. I didn't know that. You actually couldn't actually do something dumber than that, I don't think.
Why?
It might actually be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, you've done a lot of things dumber than that. He went in debt playing Street Fighter. Actual cash advances so he can give the money to other people who beat him at the game. That's much dumber than talking about a stake on the internet when there's 0 stakes.
Like, and I didn't know that. I had no idea that's what that chat was about. I didn't know that. All I know is I'm trying to play Street Fighter, and absolutely the entire chat's derailed by a bunch of fucking clone accounts. It was the same guy with like 5.
No, you have no proof of that, but you're very confident that you do, and you're wrong. Because if somebody said this about DSP, he would want to sue them. Of course, he's too broke to sue anybody, but he would really want to, because that's slander or defamation, or both, or maybe even libel.
And a few other people who were jumping in on the bandwagon of trying to be stupid and dramatic about nothing.
How do you know if those other people were real? They could have also been clone accounts.
Right?
Right?
How stupid, man.
Very stupid.
Yikes.
Oh, come on. This fucking dude. You're not... Bro. Get out of here. Cat... Oh my god. Cat had a terrible influence on him. Because all this stupid shit that he says now is from Cat. Cat taught him to say yikes. And to say dumb. Yeah, this is very stupid. It's dumb. Oh my god. Cat sucks, bro. She really does.
Anyway, well, thank you for clearing that up.
He's gonna ruin his life. He was doing so well before her, and now he's trash. He was the best before Cat.
It's a one-off dumb thing.
She's a succubus.
Sadly, what I would have to do, because here's the thing, because people are like, well, if you didn't say anything during the stream and maybe you just moderated, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
You really want to just start moderating people, blanket moderating?
Yeah.
Oh, by
why
the way,
not?
Avarice,
You already do that.
Click on your name.
Because, like, the only difference is that he just can't help himself calling them some kind of an insult. He could just ban them, and he's proven that he could do that plenty of times. He does that during the podcast. He doesn't say, oh, this guy's a fucking mouth-drooling idiot. Let me get rid of him. He just bans the guy. And then most of the time, you don't even know who got banned. It's very stealthy.
No idea why I just did that. I tried to moderate that troll above you there. And Avarice, it kicked you out, and I'm sorry. I just tried to unban you. Hopefully it fixed.
Oh, so I guess this is what happens when he tries to do it silently.
I was trying to get to this stupid Derek clone account, and I clicked on Avarice by accident. I'm sorry, Avarice.
The Derek clone account.
Let me refresh my chat.
I wonder what they were saying.
I certainly don't want to accidentally ban people. That was messed up. Sorry about that. Really? There is an AI chat summary now?
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. What does it say?
People are discussing a streamer's supposed ban of the word steak in chat due to a misunderstanding with the viewer and the streamer's perception that there were multiple viewers trolling him with the word. It disappeared. I was reading it and the summary disappeared.
Bro, this...
What is that? That's interesting.
Holy shit.
It's actually going to summarize. Is it when you refresh chat? Let me try that again.
You know what? DSP is the type of guy where somebody's going to make a video, like an AI-generated video of him hitting somebody with his car, and then he's going to get arrested. That's the type of shit that could happen to Darkside Phil. Once AI is really the relevant thing. Once it really kicks off.
Everyone refresh your
He's going to be like the only guy who ever has this happen.
The chat is divided over a meme involving steak. Some believe DSP is being trolled, while others defend him. A rogue ban from DSP accidentally caught an innocent viewer in the crossfire. When did this start? It's gone now. It only shows up for like 10 seconds, and then it goes away. What the hell is this? It's not mobile. I'm on my desktop, and it's showing me that. The chat is divided over the meme. All right, it's talking about this. All right. Everyone in chat start talking about the AI summary right now. Everyone just say, well, talk about the AI summary, and let's see if the AI...
Talk about my AI, please. And a nice ear
show
pick.
Up on the mobile app yet. That is weird. I didn't approve that. There was no option to enable or approve that.
Oh, he would straight up turn it off immediately. Because it's not accurate. It's making his stream look bad.
Just implemented this morning. Refresh again.
They implemented it just right now.
The chat is discussing.
They waited for DSP to start his podcast.
The me with stakes. A rogue ban from DSP accidentally caught an innocent viewer in the crossfire. It's not updating to the AI discussion. Maybe AI is programmed to not talk about itself. Did you think about that? If we all just keep talking about the chat AI summary, it can't talk about itself. Okay. Not in the way of my ban. There was a Derek impersonator above you, and I went up, and I clicked his name and said ban, and then I guess it scrolled to you, but I had already.
You know what? A Derek impersonator is like every time I think about the phrase and of him saying it, I think of like an Elvis impersonator, somebody that like goes to Vegas and pretends he's Derek, and people like take pictures of him, and then he tries to harass them, like something like that.
Don Derek, it was very odd, but I was able to undo it right away, and I'm sorry for that. I like the idea that if you just join a stream in progress, it'll tell you what's going on in the chat. I do like that idea.
No, it's a very superficial thing.
Again, what's going to happen when you get a stream where people are like derailing and stuff, right? Because imagine that. Imagine if I was playing Street Fighter 6 with Dalsim, and the whole stream.
Okay, what's going to happen?
About steak on purpose, right? And so I'm playing, and you join. Oh, stream chatters are really enjoying a discussion about Wagyu beef. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay. That's what's going on in chat. That's what it's about. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
This is a fucking Dalsim stream. Like, what is this? Right? I don't know, man. Sadly, we do have to finish the podcast. Princess Consuela, could you please stop? You guys know that you can talk about whatever you want in chat as long as it's not incredibly derailing to what we're doing on the stream. It's
this is super arbitrary. What is incredibly derailing to what's on the stream? So basically everything that is not what is literally happening on the screen. Everything.
Always been the rule. Everyone knows that. It says right in the rules. It's always been the rule. The people who were here on Wednesday night were purposefully doing it to be trolls and meme and be stupid. And it was angering people who wanted to talk about Street Fighter. That's why I reacted that way. Never find that out, because that's not the kind of truthful content that these shitbags make. They just fucking exaggerate.
Truthful content? 60
seconds of a stream somehow is all that I did for the entire stream, which is...
Well, this is literally 17 minutes. I don't think anybody is pretending that's all he does. Because after all, even the casuals know that DSP is an incredibly boring streamer, and that's why they watch the clips. Because if that was all of his streams, they would be watching all of his streams.
Completely untruthful, and they can literally kiss my ass. I don't care about those fucking losers. And go fuck themselves. Okay.
I don't care about them, by the way, yeah.
You guys also know that there's different kinds of streams. For example, if we're playing Fallout, right? This is supposed to be an open discussion style hangout stream.
What?
It's not just about the game. Because it's...
How do I know? How do I know? I need to be an actual fan of DSP to know when I'm allowed to talk about certain stuff? That's kind of weird, isn't it? That I need to know everything about his dick and balls to know how to behave on his stream. It's not like I can just show up and talk to people in his chat. I need to actively try and know all of his lore. And if I know all of his lore and dislike him, then I'm an idiot and I'm wasting my time. I mean, come on.
Based RPG. I've already played it before, right? So this kind of stream obviously is open to that kind of stuff, as opposed to a stream where I'm playing Street Fighter and it's a competitive fucking game. You would think people would be...
I thought there were no stakes.
The reason for the stream, right?
But there were no stakes, right? There's no stakes. It's not competitive because nothing matters. It doesn't matter if he wins or if he loses because there's no stakes. And we're all hungry.
But that was the problem. People were here to derail on purpose. Like I said, half the people in that chat were the same guy with like 10 different fucking soccer...
There's zero proof.
Prove it. Half of them this morning.
Prove it. You gonna prove that Tevin has view bots like you claimed? You gonna prove that? Can we get some fact check on that? Or are we just talking out of the ass? Talking out of the ass. But then somebody else clips him and vaguely mistitles the video? They should go to federal prison. That's illegal.
No, I can't believe people are even talking about it. It's so... To me, it is so dumb.
Why do you have so many dumb people in your chat, DSP? Why are they so many dumb people?
Wow.
Constantly, every day. Oh, this guy in my chat is dumb. Oh, this guy in my chat is a fucking mouth drooler. Hey, be nicer to Jade. He's a nice kid.
Literally 60 seconds of a stream. It's just a thing I don't think about, I don't care about. And I come back, and this is the topic of discussion on my stream when I fucking come back. It's like, what are you...
Okay, well, you were fucking gone, bro. You were gone. What do you want him to talk about? You not being there and how excited they are for you to come back? They're gonna talk about something to fill in the time. Otherwise, they're just gonna leave.
Years old. I'm a fucking adult. I don't have time to be talking about dumb steaks and shit. You're an idiot, right?
What? Bro, adults love talking about steaks. How the fuck you an adult and you don't like talking about steaks? Adults love barbecue.
But these idiots have literally obsessed over it for the last day and a half because that's their mindset. They literally have...
They're obsessed. I wake up in the morning, all I can think is steak. All I can taste is steak. I go to the store, I fill up my shopping cart with steak.
They think that this is something to talk about.
I turn on the ovens and burn all the steaks.
Okay? Okay. Maximum Turbo, that's not what I'm saying. And again, this is
This dude is so fucking trash.
sadly, I hate to say it, try to push stuff in a narrative that's not true.
What's the
Maximum
narrative?
Turbo
That
said-
you're toxic? Everybody knows that. You're not even hiding it. You are toxic. Why were you not toxic when Brian was around? Because somebody else was paying attention and you would look bad.
I don't think it's realistic to expect an entire chat to talk about a game or ask questions for 3 hours straight. It's okay for conversation to open up. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah, you are, though. You actually are. Because it opened up naturally and organically. Or maybe somebody was trolling, but fuck it, whatever. The people were talking about stuff. And now this happened.
We weren't here for the story, I guess.
Oh, dude, now we're gonna rephrase the story. We're getting a retelling.
Chat was talking about other stuff for a long time. It wasn't like a small discussion. I explained about the friends, great deal. And I tried to keep like half an hour later, and it was still happening. And we were talking about everyone was just talking about state. To which I spoke up and says, guys, you gotta stop. You know, you're derailing a stream that's supposed to be about the game. If you want to go talk about this other stuff, you know, it has to be like a discussion stream or go somewhere else. I'm playing Street Fighter, right? Why are you here on a Street Fighter stream to talk about something unrelated? Again, it's the same thing as if you were sitting here talking about, oh, there's a sports game on and this guy's doing this and this. I don't care. I'm not a sports guy.
Why
Why would
not?
you talk about that in my fucking Street Fighter stream? You're derailing from people who actually want to do something related to the stream. And that's the sad fact. That I want people to at least be able to have fun with the thing I'm doing, you know? Again, I'm not saying don't have the conversation.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
saying you have to be respectful.
What
You
is
have to say,
respectful?
okay, man, the entire stream now is about this and no one's even...
But why am I supposed to fucking care? How much of a pampered baby are you, bro? I need to care. Oh my god, man. I already sent 2 chat messages about steak. I should probably talk about fucking DSP's shitty ass gameplay so he doesn't get upset, because I really care about Darkside Phil's feelings. A 42-year-old man's feelings. Who calls everybody else sheltered, pampered, and a child. I should care about his feelings. Isn't he the guy that never gets offended by anything?
Game anymore? That's very different, right? Right? Yes, Joshua, I was playing Street Fighter. You know what happens when I play Street Fighter? And especially when I'm losing?
What
I get
happens?
very heated. There's adrenaline
why?
pumping through my body.
Why can't you control your feelings? Isn't that one of the first things you learn as an adult, is that you have to control your feelings? We're not even talking about serious stuff. We're talking about a video game that has no stakes. Actual no stakes. He's talking like an abusive husband. Oh, you know what happens when I have a drink, you know? I lose my temper. You know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna change. Next time I'm gonna hit your other eye so they can be symmetrical.
Right? My blood pressure is way high up.
His blood pressure.
I'm agitated. 'cause I'm
This motherfucker's gonna get a heart attack from playing Street Fighter.
losing constantly. And then I turn to the stream chat and people have derailed my chat for half an hour.
Okay, why are you so
I did
upset
not-
by that?
Exactly.
I thought only idiots and bitches get upset this easy. I thought DSP was based. It never got upset.
Respond in a cool-minded manner. I told everyone to shut up and stop derailing the stream, right?
How was that cool-minded to tell people to shut up? That's very impolite, telling someone to shut up, especially your customers.
Exactly.
Yeah, shut up. Get the fuck out of my business.
what's your point?
You're glad I'm being nice.
Is your point again that I should coddle you every moment of every stream?
And again, bro, what kind of projection is this? This guy who literally just asked people to coddle him and not make him upset and be wary of his own feelings, and now he's accusing other people of being coddled.
I wasn't aware that I was like your dad, and I'm not. I'm running a business here, okay?
No, you shouldn't be anybody's
It's not
dad.
my responsibility to tell you how to behave.
Nobody's
on someone else's
dad.
Stream, right? Just like it's not my responsibility to tell you how to behave when you go into someone else's business in real life too. You know. Look, Jordan did a super chat. He says, "Do I get legal custody of the stream every other week? Perhaps, right?"
All right, so this was that one with the steak. Now we continue. Now wait, Slayer, Mr. Glue Sniffer from what was it, Singapore or Malaysia or whatever, Singapore. He is a mod now because he bought his way into modship. That guy that even DSP says he's not even here most of the time, he's a mod now. Cause well, you get what you pay for on DSP Gaming. So yeah, let's see this quick clip. This drip clip.
Okay. So, by the way, Slayer, I'm glad you're here. So, just to clarify, because I talked about this on my podcast this morning, all right? The other night when I was playing Dalsim in Street Fighter 6, basically we had a group of people come in here and purposefully derail the chat. It was basically a guy on 5 or 6 fucking sock accounts.
There's no proof.
5 or 6 different people when they were all the same guy. And then a bunch of other people joined in on purpose to basically try to derail everything. And it was frustrating because I was playing the game. I couldn't focus on the chat. And at first I mentioned it. I was like, oh, so you guys are talking about stakes or something. And then I played for like another 20 minutes. I turned back and literally...
Oh my god, and this again.
Oh, well, your stream is boring. I'm like, what are you, fucking crazy? Then don't come to the fucking Street Fighter stream.
Phil must have been the biggest shithead kid alive.
Yeah.
His parents locked him in his room to yell at games and masturbate to wrestlers. Same
Bro,
Ole Felipe.
I'm pretty sure that him and his mom were the most insufferable mother and child combo of all time. They were the worst fucking pair. Cause you know Linda is that bitch. Is the fucking annoying ass mom with a bitch ass spoiled child that he can do whatever he wants and he's fucking loud and he's an idiot and all that other shit. I just can't even think about it. It's so annoying. Big up Sookbook the Black for the 5, dude.
You idiot. What are you at a fighting game stream for if you think fighting games are boring? You're a fucking moron. So anyway, they turned it into a dunce meme for 2 days. No lie. This is what they've been talking about for 2 days. Don't tell me how that's a meme. I mean, you have to be a fucking brain dead idiot or have the mental capacity of a 2-year-old.
I do.
But this is what they've been doing for a couple of days. So I just ignoring it. I'm not, you know, if I see it in chat, I'll just fucking moderate, move on. But Slayer, just so you know this is going on, if you see idiots tonight trying to derail the chat, they're definitely doing it on purpose. So you know what's happening. You know, I can't watch the chat at all times when I'm playing Street Fighter. So that's basically what's going to be happening tonight. You know you're going to have these idiots coming in and trying to be stupid.
Yeah, whatever, man.
You can't
Shut
talk
the
about
fuck
other
up.
topics. It's that when you literally turn the entirety of the chat into something about nothing about the stream, you're not even commenting on the game. Like, what are you here for? You're not watching the stream. You're not commenting on anything here. You've derailed the chat. You've broken the fucking rules, right? It's like, what are you doing? What's up, Generation Z? You're having Jollibee? What are you eating from Jollibee? Because doesn't Jollibee have like a wide variety of foods? Oh, exactly, Jax. The thing is, I ignore the trolls too. If I see it,
yeah,
they're derailing the stream. And
yeah, he ignores the trolls. This was an actual 17-minute clip, the previous one, and here we got 3 more minutes, so that's 20 more minutes, 20 minutes in total.
Move on. I'm not even kidding. I had a whole day off. I come back this morning and people are like, yeah, so the meme, it's been for 2 days. The meme is steaks. I'm like,
okay.
I had my day off yesterday. It was kind of a stressful day. Personal stuff.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself and your fat wife and your stupid personal stuff. You deserve bad shit to happen to you because you're trash.
And, you know, coming back, it's like, I'm excited to come back. Oh, no, they're just going to...
Garbage in, garbage out.
No, they aren't. No, they're not. They're just going to get banned because they're idiots.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a stressful day off. I'm having very chill days.
Anyway.
Even though I'm pretty busy with work, that's what it is. And that's why I have to stream early today because later on I got work to do. So I can't do it. But I wanted to recap all this dumb shit with the fucking steaks and with the gay porn that he watched on stream because, yes, that happened. In the whatever else. And Brian ending his friendship. So anyways, what do we got here? DSP continues to scam DoorDash. What the fuck happened this time?
The hate army troll.
Big ups to hate army, bro.
Yesterday was my day off. And so let's DSP news it. No. Yesterday was my day off, and of course, people always want to know what happened on your day off.
No, they don't.
Well, a couple things.
No, they don't want to know. You just decided to make it a segment because that's just what you want to do.
Talk about. First of all, yesterday was going to be a very busy day because it was the day when my wife and I was going out to do all of these different appointments and things that we had all lined up for one day. Right? When we have these days where we have to do all this shit, we're like, okay, we're going out and, you know, gotta focus on what we're doing and get a bunch of stuff done while we can do it. So we went out, and the good news is, well, first of all, we had a very, very early breakfast because we needed to have a very early breakfast because we had so much stuff to do in the afternoon, appointment-wise. We were jumping from place to place.
They were jumping. They went to a bouncy castle. Cat really liked it.
Early breakfast, get ready, head out. go do all of our appointments, which took a couple hours, I would say.
Okay.
2 hours. And then
Why is this supposed to be something? Am I supposed to be sad? And am I supposed to cry because a guy who is 40 years old needs to have an appointment somewhere? I mean, okay, yeah, I got appointments too.
we came back and we went to the a grocery store, all right, to do our usual grocery shopping. And then we come home and unpacking the bags. All of a sudden, my wife is feeling sick.
Oh no, who could have seen that coming? The morbidly obese, unhealthy woman with mental health problems, she feels sick? This shocks me. I cannot believe it. And he's such a fantastic husband who takes such great care of her. Such good care that she got like 200 extra pounds in the 5 years they've been married. He takes amazing care of her. How could that happen?
Because we got all the shit done that is the busy work shit, you know, the stuff that is the more tedious stuff, and we were just about to
Maybe it was the bouncy castle, you guys.
Fun stuff. Let's go look around for stuff, you know. Let's look for, you know, my wife needs some new shoes, so we're gonna do some shoe shopping together. You know, go to a pet store, look at some cute animals and stuff together, you know, the fun stuff. She's just feeling really ill. And I'm like, this sucks. And then she like toughs up, she's like, no, I'm gonna go out. I was like, honey, like just a few minutes ago, you were barely able to stand. Like you were gonna pass out. You said you felt
I mean, she's barely able to stand on a regular basis, so I wouldn't say this too crazy.
So faint-headed and sick. Like, we can't go out now. So, so basically, she stayed home, which sucked because we didn't want to. But she stayed home, and I had to go out and finish the second half of the day, which included doing an entire run at Costco by myself. And this was a big one. This was like
whoa, a big run.
The house
by himself.
Every possible thing that you would stock up at Costco, you know. So I had to go and buy all the cleaning supplies and materials, paper products, clothes, a laundry detergent, you know, every possible thing that you buy in bulk. You save a lot of money at Costco. So I had to do all that myself. And then after that, I had to run to like the pet store and a few other things. I got everything done.
But okay. Even if Kat was there, how would she help him? What would she do that would make it much easier? I don't get it. Oh, I had to do this all by myself. He's just saying this to make it seem like he's suffering. Like, it's not a big deal. Everybody goes to the fucking supermarket to stock up every once in a while. That's just a thing that happens.
So I'm rushing home because now, here's the thing. We ate so early that we thought we were going to be out. We'll get an early dinner or whatever together. But now Kat's at home, right? And I'm out doing all the errands and shit, trying to finish. And I'm trying to rush and hurry home so we can order some food because we have to at this point because, you know, she's sick.
Have to.
So let's
you have to? You can't make her a... You know, it doesn't matter, you know? It doesn't matter. They had to. It was in the law. The law of the gated community states that you have to order DoorDash.
So I get home.
Oh my god, this fucking disgusting pimple, man. Every time I look at it, especially with this filter on, it's so fucking nasty.
I do. And we had two options. Thai food or Mediterranean food, because neither of those had we eaten in a while, okay?
You gonna get her a bunch of spicy Thai food for a woman that doesn't feel good? Okay, you know what? Go for it, brother.
And so we're looking at it and we're like, well, you know, we haven't had the Thai food in many months. And the last time that we ordered from this Thai place, it was really, really good. We got this cashew chicken noodles, which is super tasty. It's like sweet, but has a little bit of savoriness to it. Now, I love cashews. And last time we got it, it was like absolutely really good. But, you know, Thai food, they have spice levels. And we had ordered a 1 and a 2 last time. And both of them.
But, bro, I thought she was sick. You're gonna get her spicy Thai food? She was sick, right? No, she's never too sick to eat. She can always devour. That's just like, you know.
Each other's, and we're like, man, it's kind of mild, so maybe next time we'll even kick it up a notch. So this time, I'm like, what should we get?
He doesn't give a fuck about this. He doesn't give a fuck. He just uses her as a tool, as an excuse, as a device to make himself look a certain way, depending on the narrative. He can make himself look like a victim. Now that he had to go to Costco all by himself, he makes himself look like a mature adult because he can say that he's married and he can show you the ring. He can use her as an excuse not to do stuff or to do stuff. You know, it's just she's just there to exist. as a fucking narcissistic device. Hey, big ups AMAC for the 5 gifted, dude. 5 gifted chills. Because this group of people watching right now, they usually don't, I don't show up for them. So now they get to have some memberships, bro. Yes.
My wife's not feeling that great. So why don't we just get 2, which we did last time, which we felt was mild, right? And then we...
Oh, they're such idiots.
So we order the food. The good news is the food arrives right away, and I'm
Oh, yeah, I want to watch some clips about the PC. I want to hear him talking about the PC. Because he wanted to take her PC and use it as his new PC if nobody buys him one.
I'm super hungry because we had eaten breakfast early.
And of course, now he's a victim of hunger.
We open it up and
he's a starving Italian child.
Ah! What the fuck? We start drinking. What the hell? Dude, my eyes start watering. My nose starts running. And my blood pressure goes up. I'm sweating.
Yeah, he looked in real life like he looks in this video right now. That's what happened.
What the fuck? And we're trying to eat it. It is the spiciest fucking Asian.
No, chances are that it was one level above what they asked. Because this is like, this dude over-exaggerates everything. And then you hear the story from someone else, and it's like nothing like what actually he said.
But I've ever eaten in my life.
It's insane.
There is no way that was spice level 2. That had to be like maximum spice, or maybe
maximum
like one step below.
Level 9,000 spice.
Maximum spice. We were like, that is the hottest fucking food. And the thing is, you eat it, you could taste the flavors. The flavors are good, but then it's just so burning on your tongue. You can't fuck.
All I can taste is spice.
Oh my god, what the? They fucked it up. There's no.
Bro, this guy gotta be red flagged on DoorDash. This guy, it seems to me like he's having problems with his food every week. Like, dude, they gotta ban him from the fucking app. Eventually, it's gonna happen because, like, it's such a bitch. God damn it.
DSP tries it. Scamming DoorDash.
Yeah, it's like every time. Hey, I want my money back. This was too salty, too sweet. This was too much. It was too little. It was too greasy. I want my money back. Like, bro, get out of here.
Way that spice level 2. We had ordered from them before and done spice level 2, and it wasn't that hot. So, you know, basically, we're like, what are we going to do?
What are we going to do? We're going to cry. We're going to complain.
Food, but we can't eat this.
Hey, you idiots. And he calls him on the phone. Oh, you idiots. My wife is sick. I want my money back. I wanted to feed my family with this order, and I can't do it. So you're going to pay the price, you moron, you mouth drooler. Ironically, the food was so spicy, they made him into a mouth drooler.
Did they get recently?
I don't know, man. It seems to me like every time they have a day off, it's a bad meal, and they refund it. Like, that's just in my memory what happens. I can't believe it. I've never met somebody that's this unhappy with his food. It's like, at what point do you just go to the restaurant and just buy it yourself to save yourself the hassle? Is it worth it? I guess it's worth it. Big ups, Andrew.
We gotta get more food, but we can't eat this.
So I contacted the app. I explained the situation. They forced me to take a picture.
They forced him to take a picture. How exactly did they force him? Did they have a DoorDash employee show up and like hit him with a steel chair or something? How did they force him to take a picture?
And they gave me
and he was like, look, this is spicy. You can't see? Look.
credit. They said, okay, here's your credit back. Order again.
There you go. And they just give him the money back. What a fucking bitch. Wow. Oh my God. I can't. This guy is just such a drama queen.
Run to the bathroom again.
And now he's gonna run to the bathroom. Of course, this kills him. This kills him.
Alert.
There is 100% silent limit on refunds. He will cry.
Well, you know, once they ban him from DoorDash, he's just gonna start using Grubhub or Uber Eats or something else. There's like a million services for fat people that just stay at home all day. It's epic. Oh my God, this guy. So, okay. This video is very suspicious to me. Big ups Oakbook the Black for the 2. This video is very suspicious. So this is almost a 20-minute video about Street Fighter 6. So I'm gonna give it a shot, but a very very little shot, very small time. I'm just gonna dip my gout-ridden toes into this And if it's nasty, I'm bouncing. And judging by the look on his face, oh my god, it's fucking nasty.
Characters that I play. I have 5 main characters that I pick.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing this. No. I've sat through plenty of fucking pre-streams that are just like this. So okay, let's watch some gay porn, guys.
The hate army troll.
So guys, number 1, I have to pee. And number 2, again, guys, if you like the content, please support it. Right now, we have gotten no support whatsoever since this stream started. It was all from the podcast earlier. All right, I would appreciate.
Oh my god, it's just like every Sunday. Just like every Sunday. Anonymous with a 20. Top tip, that's the top tip, and then tips total is 22. And we're like in the middle of the react or something.
Whether it be a super chat, a membership,
gifted membership or tip.
We still have 2 hours left to go through, so thank you guys. I'll be back in just a minute. Hold on, let me mute the mic here.
Okay, begs and then leaves, as all great people do. Now I'm just gonna skip to the good part.
Insane amounts of trolling, right?
Wait, hold on. Was it here?
Usually I'll pick a few in there that I think are better to watch, and I may do that again. We'll probably just pick a place, press play, watch a few clips, and then maybe I'll pick some. But these are the ones from people who are the biggest supporters. They control the ships, essentially, right?
Yeah,
so
that's why it sucks.
Stuff isn't very good, then please become a member. And
no, that's not how it works.
For yourself.
No, that's not how these shows work. It's not how it works. It's your show. You want it to be entertaining. Those people sending you the videos, they don't care about the show being entertaining. They care about you watching their videos. Their videos could be super stupid. There's no guarantee. Maybe it's just a stupid video about something nobody cares about, but they paid for you to watch it, and according to your own format, you're gonna do it. So yeah, that's not how the show's gonna get fixed. But that's how you're gonna get more money, and that's why I know you want to advertise this.
This is not a show of me picking clips to react to. You know what I'm saying? It's never was.
It should be.
It's in your
definitely
hands,
should
right?
be. This guy, he can't even do a reaction video properly. He doesn't even know how to do a reaction video. Everybody else does. Since like 2015 or 14 or even way back.
In addition, people have suggested to change the format of the show to have it be like open submissions and stuff. Sadly, number 1, that would be insane amounts of trolling.
Yeah, we're going to get way more gay porn. This is basically going to be Pornhub.
Right? Probably bad clips we can't even be watched. We get in trouble for watching them and shit. Troll shit like that. Sadly, I just don't have a mod team big enough to go through open submissions and stuff like that.
Bro, how many people does this guy want to work for him for free and still have, like, get less than 1,000 views a video? Come on, man. Come on. It's really not that hard. You need a mod team. He already got an editor team. People that make his thumbnails, people that make his everything, that make his fucking AI timestamps and shit. He is the biggest fucking slaver in the US right now. And that shit's not even legal anymore.
There are many other streamers, they do streams like this, but it's just, they have a team of people who sit there and moderate videos and pick the best ones and suggest the ones for them to watch on stream. I don't have that. I don't have those means. I'm a small-time guy.
He's a small-time guy.
I do the best at what I got.
Except all the people that work for him. Yeah, but outside of that, he's a small-time guy.
Okay, you guys. Some people are saying, "Well, we're actually not blaming you. Don't worry." I
yes, they are.
At the same time, it's like
they should.
I understand that some people say, "Well, I don't like the clips."
Okay, then. Whose fault is it that the React show sucks? Whose fault is it? Is it the guy who actually promotes it and makes it and plays the videos and reacts to the videos and runs the stream? Or is it the people that pay to send in their videos as the guy tells them to do? Whose fault is it? It got to be somebody else's fault.
A problem that could be fixed.
Probably my fault. It's Tevin's fault.
There's much better content that we could be watching. Become a submissions tier member. Test the waters. Suggest the clips. You get 2 clip suggestions a week. Right? Or if you become an Ultra member, we're guaranteed to watch whatever you submit, Okay, so I did receive my first tip of the stream.
Hey, very nice. Good thing you just begged for
it. $2 tip from the Budweiser Frogs message. He says, props to that cat who has a deep meow. There you go. All right, thank you to the Budweiser Frogs for $2 tip. I appreciate that. Okay.
Okay, can we get to the porn?
Yeah, Derek, I had seen that you had said that game. I didn't know what it was a Switch exclusive game. Yeah, I didn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I didn't really care what that game was. Okay,
bro, he should just like, why is Derek still around? Why doesn't he just tell him to go eat shit out of his ass? Because he's told people that have given him way more money than fucking Derek. Like, why is that dude around? He's so fucking annoying. He's so cringe. And, you know, all the other stuff. That's the main reason, really.
Ready to continue? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 69. This is now part 3, and we are going to wrap up the Ultimate Exhibition for the week. Let's start. Carl is an American astronomer and science communicator. His best-known science contribution is the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Things popular public skeptical scientific inquiry and method. He pioneered the field of exobiology and promoted the search for extraterrestrial intelligent life. Well, there you go. All right. Cool. Let's continue.
Yeah, we about to continue, bro.
Particular interest.
Oh my God! Well, I guess I gotta ban someone. I guess we gotta ban.
Oh my God! With the Argentina T-shirt, and we got Derek, and we got Derek's chat messages. Oh, I'm disgusted, and confused. Oh my fucking God!
Oh my God! Well, I guess I gotta ban someone. I guess we gotta ban someone, guys. It's time to ban someone.
And now every single video you send him, he's gonna be paranoid. Every single video. Always. Because this one thing happened. And it could have got him terminated from YouTube. You can't show this shit on fucking YouTube. You crazy? This is like probably the only thing you can show on YouTube.
Literally edited in a clip into that. Yeah. Some fucking asshole edited a clip into that because I actually fast forwarded through it and that wasn't there. So now I gotta ban someone from fucking doing video submissions. Sorry about that. Obviously now I'm not going to be uploading that video to YouTube. And I'll do my best. I'll probably edit that out of the archive stream as well. Some fucking moron. Well, what can you do? Dude. What's weird about that? It's from 3 months ago and it has 5,500 views.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. How does this got 5,000 views? What the fuck? How was this allowed on YouTube? Because I saw the
not normally
uncensored thing.
But there definitely is something keeping Derek from getting banned. Also, the Argentina shirt in that clip, LMA.
Yeah, the Argentina shirt. And it wasn't even like normal porn. It was like gay dudes or something. Oh my God. It's actually crazy. I don't know how this video was out for 3 months and all that other shit. And for Derek, I know there's like a million conspiracies, but it is really a mystery to me. I think it will always remain a mystery why Derek is still around.
So it's like, how would you have known? This
J-Dog.
must be a troll video, not for me. This was a troll.
What do you mean a troll video, not for me? It literally had fucking Derek in it, you moron. In an Argentina shirt. How is this not for you? This is to troll you specifically.
Video made for someone else?
No. It was made to troll Dark Side Phil. And it was successful.
And someone found it?
No.
Right?
No, wrong.
Like, what the fuck?
Factually wrong. It literally had fucking Derek in it. But I guess he was too busy looking at the cock swinging around to notice. He got distracted. He got mesmerized by the cock and balls.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I gotta find out who that was.
Come on, go back and finish the video. You didn't get to see him bust. Come on, it's not fair.
Hold on a second. I don't know if I can now because it's very likely that they probably deleted it. But I'll double check real fast. But I almost guarantee you they probably fucking deleted it.
What do you mean they deleted it? You mean like, huh? You want to go back and watch some more gay porn? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, you guys, I'm going to go check if they deleted it. I'll be right back. I'm going to turn my camera off for a second here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they deleted it. I can see it's gone.
Oh, no. Come on. I was just going to report it for being too sexy to be on YouTube. I'll be right back, you
Yep.
guys. I just gotta check if they deleted it. We're gonna go on a little break.
So there's 3 videos left, 3 legit videos left. Okay. All right, so obviously, guys, my apologies. If anything, thankfully, that was actually done at the very beginning of that clip. So
he's checking the post in the community page, right, to see who he gonna ban. But the guy deleted it, so he doesn't even know.
At that one, I'll just start over. I'll just do a fresh video, right? Some fucking asshole. So, all right. Well, what can I do? I'll have to be even more diligent when it comes to basically when I see new
paranoia
YouTubers posting up clips or whatever. I'll have to be even more diligent about that to be sure that you know, that there's no little things in there. That one got me, and the reason because it has views on it. So you see a video like that, and you're like, oh, that's probably going to be legit because it has 5,000 views on it. It's from 3 months ago, right? It's like 3 months setup. But these people are fucking stupid, and they do what they're going to do.
But why are they stupid, bro? They made you watch fucking gay porn on your stream. You're the stupid guy. They trolled you, and now they're going to get away with it. And chances are you're not even going to find out who posted it, so you can't even ban them.
Right? Yeah.
They're stupid.
And obviously,
now.
like I said,
they're stupid. They trolled him successfully.
I'm going to edit that
The
out.
best Euro 2024 clip we'll see.
Yeah, you saw a lot more balls than you would see on the Euro, I tell you that. Because I watched all 3 matches yesterday, and there was nowhere near as much action as I just saw.
The archive stream as well. You have the ability to edit shit out.
Big ups, Ryan.
So for those who watch this after the fact, yes, the stream will not be live right away after the fact. Okay, I'll have to edit out. Remember, someone tried that a few months ago too, early in the year, and I've been pretty good about.
It was the same gimmick basically. It was I remember that. It was, what was it? It was some porn again, but this one is more epic.
There actually was another one as well this week that I did catch that I got rid of, but that one I guess made it through. So, all right, well these 3 are legit. Let's go ahead and check this one out. So let me restart. Actually, let me do this
in September.
Okay.
He got so rattled.
It time Frank bounce.
Yeah, that's the bouncy castle I was talking about earlier on. That's the bouncy castle Cat went to, and that's what made her so sick. Oh man, Phil, I'm so sick from the bouncy castle. Yeah, Cat, I'm gonna order you some Thai food, okay? I'm gonna set it to level 1 spiciness, okay? Sound good to me? So now let's find the stupid shit about the PC, and I'm gonna go on the raw feed, the raw stealth gimmick, DSP Gaming, the place everyone knows and loves, except pretty much everybody. So what do we got here? Not this one. This one. 2 stories. Why I love making. What? What? Who fucking. Did he get like a suggestion box? Oh yeah, he had a suggestion box again. That's why this is so weird. Oh, weirdly schizo title. 2 stories. Why I love making variety vids and suggestions. Okay, where are the timestamps at, Slave? Sadly, you already answered blah blah blah. Editor, who timestamps to the video descriptions. If you don't see my comment, try sorting by newest. Oh yeah, because YouTube sees that as trash. Because it is. So where is it? Here it is. And yeah, this is kind of weird because I can't scroll properly, but I will now. There we go. So we got Father's Day. What did he say about Father's Day? Yeah, make sure to like be thankful for your father and like be grateful that someone loves you in life, okay? I'm very grateful for my father that he got me a job that I got fired from.
Alrighty, everyone. So good morning and welcome. It is Sunday the 16th, of June 2024. I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to our chill show. Happy Father's Day in the USA. I know that Father's Day is different days around the world, but in the United States, today is the day that we recognize our dads. And, you know, later today, I'll be calling my dad, seeing what he's up to, wishing him a good day. and catching up. I actually.
Oh my god, he looks so much fucking worse than the Hate Army videos. Cause this is how he actually looks. There's no filters on this.
To catch up.
This dude looks like, oh my god.
They live on the other side of the country.
He looks like a fucking creature from Dark Souls or something. One of those like people that got their humanity taken away. Some dude that sits in a dungeon somewhere.
I hope that for you, if your dad's
Jesus
still alive,
Christ,
and you're still talking, right? Give him a call. Say hello.
What if he's a deadbeat like Review Tech USA? Why would I say hello? Why would I wish him a happy Father's Day?
Spend some time with him. Do something. Just say, hi, I appreciate you. I love you. You would be surprised how simply saying something like that.
But why do you need to have a special day to do that? Why can't you just do that whenever you feel like it? And just call your dad and be like, hey, I appreciate you, pal. What's up? How you doing? But no, for DSP, you have to have a specific day. Because that reminds you to appreciate people. You can't just appreciate them like normal people do.
Can affect someone.
You need to have a gimmick
and turn things around for them, especially if things are not going so well. And I'm absolutely sure that hopefully your dad would appreciate it. And if not, well, it is what it is, but at least you tried, right? Anyway, for me, it's Sunday. You know, I'm not a dad. I'm a cat dad.
No, you're not. No, not technically. You're not a dad. You're a pet owner. You have a pet. You are not a father. And you better never be, because you're not fit to be one.
Dad. So it's just another day for me.
No, you own a pet. You own a cat.
A couple interesting things this morning that happened. Just nothing special, but I feel
it's like Phil was happy to see that adult style clip rainbow flag nail care. Pastor Miller definitely approves.
Oh yeah.
3 Serac screams.
This is gonna get Pastor Miller to come back and become an ultra member. If this is what DSP Gaming has to offer, I'm becoming an ultra member. He's gonna start sending him this kind of stuff every day.
To win Euro. Also,
nobody.
Tyrone's bottom in that clip. Imagine starting your day and it being 2 p.m. where your father lives and you tell your dented audience that you still haven't wished him happy Father's Day. Bad seed, horrible son.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect much from him. Since the last time I heard him talk about his dad sent him a picture of a fish that he caught just to try, you know, get some back and forth going on with his son. And DSP said, why the fuck are you sending me this? This is his unsolicited fish pic. What does that have to do with anything? So that told me all I needed to know about him and his father's relationship. And that there isn't one, unless he needs something like money or advice. So yeah, I didn't expect much. Who do I want to win the Euros? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Probably somebody that nobody expects to win. I want to be an underdog. Underdog.
We'll start the show with a little bit of small talk today. So, you know, went downstairs to have our usual breakfast together, my wife and I, and Jeff.
No, not Albania. Come on.
First of all,
come on, let's be realistic.
Raw gameplay, more like raw dog gameplay.
Oh, that was some raw dog content. That was raw dogging it. Absolutely unprotected positivity. Oh, big ups, J-Dog.
Our suet feeder, which we have on our back fence, and birds and squirrels come by every day and eat this suet block that we put out there, is gone. And we're like, now, I don't think someone would have come by and stolen a suet feeder out of our backyard. Number one, it's private property to even be in our community.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Would have committed a crime, and if they were going to do,
bro, people literally committed the federal crime of identity theft, and you didn't even go to the cops. That's telling me you wouldn't give a fuck if somebody gets stolen. They got his tire stolen, and nothing happened. He didn't go to, well, he did went to the cops, but nothing happened. They didn't find the guy who did it, even though there were cameras all over the place. So yeah. This makes me think that I can just come and take whatever I want and nothing's gonna happen.
That steal the suet feeder.
It's gonna take him like a week to call the police.
They would have probably went for some high dollar value things, not that. So we're looking all around. We're like, where could it be? Well, guess where it is? It's on the other side of the fence, but there's a problem. It's hard to spatially really explain this unless you see it. We have a picture. Enclosed, fenced-in backyard. Our suet feeder is usually hanging on the back of that fence. towards the house.
RTU made his content unwatchable. What a fall off.
My question is, when was it watchable? I mean, nowadays, I tune into a stream of his and he's playing fart sound effects and then applause sound effects and then sitting silent for like a minute straight and then reading somebody's comment in chat that is completely unrelated to anything and then responding to it as a video of like a Snort Burnell video plays in the background that he doesn't even acknowledge exists. Like, this guy is trash. And he's gonna get much worse whenever he gets off weed, because he's gonna crash out immediately. Not gonna be able to sleep, he's not gonna be able to eat, he's gonna be completely cooked. And then he's gonna go back on weed again. So he's gonna be stoned out of his mind for the rest of his life. He's just that deep in the hole.
Facing, but that's where the squirrels and birds get at it and eat every day. And it's very.
And usually I wouldn't fucking care, but that guy is supposed to be a dad, right? His kids are probably not very proud of what their daddy is doing and how he ends up embarrassing himself every day and how other people watch their daddy and make fun of him and they call him a fat idiot. Yeah. And also I recently found out that Rich makes his dog wear a diaper because he didn't teach it how to go to the bathroom in the specific place inside. So you get a clip of the little puppy on a table and Rich is chasing it around with a cucumber as the dog is wearing a diaper, which is like, get the fuck out of here. It's just some abusive shit. I got no respect for Rich at all. I got minus respect.
Nice. We get all
He's
kinds
trash.
of beautiful birds that come by.
All the way trash.
Recently, we've been seeing some other awesome ones as well that we've never seen before. One that's like yellow and black and stuff. Like, wow, this is amazing. We love it every single year. But the problem is, on the other side of the fence, there's only about, I'd say, maybe 2 feet, if that, of standing room, and then, boom, there's a ditch.
Okay, what is this discussion about?
Pretty sharp.
I forgot I'm watching this raw, so I got no clue. Mention of being a variety stream. What the fuck?
Do you think one day we'll get a video posted to the farms showing the stealing of the wheel with a ton of detractor stuff being sent? Man, that would be my.
That would be so funny.
To that would be kind of forked up, but I'd laugh.
No, I don't think that would happen. I think it was just somebody stole the tire and shit like that, I guess, happens. But it's much funnier when it happens to Phil, of course. I think we can all agree on that. But yeah, I would love there to be a video like that and somebody being like, "Oh my god, that's DSP's car, dude. Let's jag the tire." Then they're like, "Shout out to Tevin. Shout out Duty Streams," as they're like taking the tire. Maybe if we get some frame of Cat being somewhere existing, just like at the edge of the screen, just sitting there in an idle NPC animation, that would be so much fun. Big ups like for the $1.
The difference between Phil and I is that I know I'm a dumb puppy.
Hey, yeah, that's fine. You don't have to be stupid and you don't have to be smart in life for pretty much anything. You can be stupid and make a lot of money. You can be stupid and be successful. Intelligence isn't really anything. It only works in Fallout, in Skyrim, in other video games. It does help in life, but hey, it's not mandatory. But he's a guy who is extremely stupid and extremely incapable of doing anything, but he thinks so highly of himself. There's no limit to how highly he thinks of himself. Big ups, Dennis.
Rich is way worse than Phil and always has been.
The more I'm learning about Rich, the more I actually fucking cannot stand him. And at least with DSP, his streams are fucking boring. Everybody knows that. But they're high energy enough and explosive enough to the point where it's sometimes rewarding to sit around and watch a bunch of boring shit. While you can watch a 5 fucking hour long Review Tech USA video where actually nothing happens. Genuinely, truly nothing happens. And it's just a black hole. It's an endless void of boredom and nothingness. And it's just fucking depressive. But that's his problem, because it's his business. His business.
And that is basically an irrigation ditch where when it rains, all of the water catches in that ditch so that basically the yards don't flood. And so,
but yeah, I would recommend the Kino Casino video about DSP, about Rich, that I think it was called Top 100 Review Tech USA Scams or something like that. You're gonna get a lot of lore out of that one. A lot of lore. And Rich has been a piece of shit for over a decade now. I was surprised how deep the hole goes. You should go check it out. Yeah, maybe top 20 scams. Maybe not top 100. I might be upselling that a little bit. So what is going on with this guy? Hold on, let's get a replay of this. Because he's talking about, he's explaining architecture and landscaping and shit.
Standing room, and then, boom, there's a ditch. And that ditch goes down pretty sharply. And that is basically an irrigation ditch where when it rains, all of the water catches in that ditch so that basically the yards don't flood. And so, there's not a lot of maneuvering room. Let's put it that way. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh crap, the suet feeder somehow got disconnected from our side of the fence, thrown over the fence, and it's sitting perfectly right there in the middle of this like 1.5 to 2 feet.
Okay.
Before the ditch.
And why is this a story?
Thankfully, it didn't go in the ditch. Because if it went in the ditch, I wasn't going down into an irrigation ditch to get this thing that's like $2. I would just get another one. But I'm like, well, it's right there. Can I get it? And I'm thinking, well, I could jump the fence. But the problem is that 1 to 2 feet is like loose soil. And I don't know how like solid it is.
Oh, yeah. You know what you should do? You should hire somebody to do that for you. Give somebody $500 to jump over the fence. You should do that. That's the type of shit DSP would do unironically, though.
Over there, there's a chance it might collapse and I fucking fall into this irrigation.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna die legit.
Which is not worth it for a $2 suit.
No, it's not worth it.
So, like,
just leave it there where you found it. Just destroy everything. Break it all down. Get a bulldozer.
So let me think about this, like things I can do. Well, maybe I can go around because this is a fenced-in area. Behind that area is a dog walking park for all of our community.
Hey, shout out to the nostalgia critic, Dog Walker.
There's a way in because I never ever.
It's his park. They named a park after the nostalgia critic. He's so successful.
Landscapers have been in there, and I'm like, there has to be a way in there easily for access. So tossed on my sneakers, ran outside, ran into the backyard, or not the backyard, the dog walking area, and I looked. I was like, there is absolutely no access to this thing. It is 100% fenced in. I'd say the fence is about 3-4 feet tall. It's
okay. You don't have a ladder?
Maybe around here.
What a weekend for Detractor Sarac scraps himself on stream again.
What?
Psycho gets Falcon punches and
oh yeah,
pride. Dude. Alert.
Also, some crazy shit. Boss Man Jack, he got banned from Kick, and Kick has been basically sponsoring his gambling addiction for a long time now because, you know, Kick is owned by stake.com and all the money goes back to stake.com. So he's just doing a marketing for them. He's just showing people how to gamble on the platform. He's just promoting that. But he got banned because he threatened to commit suicide, allegedly. And then he went to Twitch, and you know how Twitch is. He's going to get kicked off there within 24 hours. So I guess he might just go to Rumble or something. But it's not good. It's not good at all. For Mr. Jack.
Not super high fence, but pretty decently high. I'm like, man.
Can't drive on highways because of his back, but can jump a fence to get a $2 chunk of.
Well, he can't do that either.
For weeks and rotting in the hot rent and sun. Sounds about right for this guy.
No, he couldn't jump the fence. He decided not to do it. Or did he? We still haven't got to the end of the story. Maybe he did it. Maybe he was victorious. Maybe he was triumphant. Huh, I wonder.
I could jump it. Again, I don't know how solid that ground is. I'm nervous that it would.
Is it quicksand? What is he so nervous?
To this irrigation ditch.
Why doesn't he just get a stick or something, or like a big broom and like stick it in the ground or something, and to see how soft it is? Come on, man. Come on, you're supposed to be smart, and everybody else is an idiot.
I'm like, so this is not gonna work. There's like no access to this.
Nothing's gonna work.
How am I gonna get this suet feeder? So I went back in the house and I was like, I gotta brainstorm for a bit.
What?
And I said,
bro, this is not. We're not talking about Ocean's 11 right here. We're not talking about like Grand Theft Auto level heist. You just need to go over a fence.
I could jump the fence. LMAO. Yeah, okay, Philip.
Okay, well, maybe jump is overstating it a little bit. Maybe that's putting it strongly. Maybe we just, you know, we could. I don't even know how to phrase it. We could get over the fence somehow. We could bypass the fence.
No, if we just had an old style hanger.
Big ups King Eagles 29.
Hanger, I could just bend it and reshape it, and we could just hook it right from
Whoa.
the fence.
This is Mission Impossible.
So I start looking in the house, and I realize we have like no old style hangers.
Old style.
Made of like the plastic with the felt on it, with the tiny hook, or the kind of have like plastic, like no full wire hangers. I'm like, damn.
Oh my god, I'm on my edge of my seat right now. I can't wait to see how this story is gonna end. This is like the third act is about to start. Right now, everything sucks. We can't do anything. It's an unwinnable situation. But he is gonna be victorious, you know.
This used to be so common in homes back in the day, and it looks like they, for the most part, they've just been like phased out. You don't even think about it when you buy a clothes hanger anymore, that there's no more like full wire, right?
Why would you care about that? It's
Well, guess
for clothes.
what? I finally found one. It was in our closet in the front of the house where we have all our jackets and stuff, and it was like on a jacket that I almost never wear in the corner. Oh, it is wire.
Here I'm thinking he is street smart.
Well, he, I guess, used to be street smart, but I don't even know. I don't even know what kind of smart he would determine himself as, because he constantly talks shit about, oh, these guys at fucking Google, they're just book smart. I guess he's street smart, but then again, he can't get anything done in any kind of way. He doesn't have any kind of, I don't know how you would call it, but, well, street smart.
Cool. So I'm
cool.
Hanger. All you gotta do if you ever need to do this.
Okay, I'm gonna replay this after the story because I actually want to find out what actually happens so we can just get over this bullshit. So I'm pausing the pop-ups for now.
It's very simple. You just take the ends of the hanger and you go. Ring. So instead of it being a stretched out hanger, you just and it becomes a tool, a very long hooking tool. And I just said, okay, this should work fine. Went over, zoop, got it, cooked it, pulled it up, no problem. And this time around, I've now attached it lower down on the fence, not as close to the top as I did last time. Because what I'm thinking happened was probably a squirrel.
Okay.
One of these creatures, probably not a bird, because the bird's not strong enough, but one of these creatures was probably trying to finish up the suit block in there. It was like pulling it. It just happened to dislodge and.
Bro, this is legitimately. He talked about this story for longer than the actual story was when it took place. Because this shit he said right now took him like 3 minutes to do in real life. Oh, my thing fell. My feeder fell. Well, I'm gonna go get a hanger. Oh, I wonder where the hanger is. Oh, here's a hanger. Oh, I got the feeder back. There it is. End of story. And he explained it like it was a fucking the plot of a Mission Impossible movie. Like it's the plot of a Fast and Furious movie. God damn it, bro. Find some friends. Nobody cares about this. This is the most nothing story ever. Imagine how empty, vacuous hole of nothingness your life has to be for this to be worth talking about for like 10 minutes. Jesus.
So
yeah, actual highlight of his day.
If I put it lower, even if they're pulling up and it dislodges, it'll just fall straight to the ground and stay on our side of the fence. So hopefully this will not happen.
Okay, yeah, now I'm just skipping through the bullshit timestamps because this is insufferable. This is impossible. It's impossible. The bird feeder mystery. Look at this fucking branding. They branded this story as the bird feeder mystery. Problem solving, retrieving the bird feeder. This is the sequel. It's much better than the first one, but it bombed at the box office because it was too woke. Healthier eating habits. Oh, I want this one because I heard people talking about it yesterday on Twitter.
Problem. Now, another cool thing that happened this morning that's actually a good positive thing is we are always looking to try to figure out healthier food, healthier meals, and things that we can do.
Why?
To
look at your wife, Phil. Look at your wife. How are you always trying to be healthy when she looks like this and she didn't look like this when you started living with her? Seems to me like you've been increasingly unhealthier. And now you went to the doctor and he told you that you're probably going to end up dying? And now you're just pretending to live healthy and just lying to yourself, really, because I could care less.
You know, make ourselves in better shape. You know, as I told you guys,
What? A round shape is also a shape, Phil.
On a stream, I recently weighed myself. I was 203.
What about Cat?
4 pounds or something like that.
This is so fucking shameless. This is so fucking shameless for this little pathetic jerk-off to be sitting here talking to you about how healthy he is and that he weighed himself And then he shows his wife on stream, and the first thing he says is, "This is not a pregnancy announcement." This is what he actually fucking said. This is what he said. His wife used to be a quote-unquote, could be a swimsuit model. And then she shows up, and now she could be a fucking model for a fucking Outback Steakhouse. But now we're flexing how healthy we're living. How healthy. Amazing.
That's not bad, but that's also not great. Like, my ideal weight is 185 pounds, but that's if I'm, like, fit and working out, which I'm not actively really doing that much right now. So I definitely have, like, you know, 15 plus pounds of weight that I could take off. So one of the ways you could do that is try to...
I know who can.
Right? And my wife and I have been talking about this recently. We really should cut a lot of dairy diet if we can, because dairy is extra calories, extra fat.
Come on. Just cut off the actual fucking fried bullshit that you eat, bro. And all the fucking burgers and burritos and shit. Come on.
No. Getting older.
Eat some more veggies instead of just shoving them down the food disposal.
You got to start to get to the healthier foods and things like that.
Give me a break.
My wife said that she wanted to start making us like healthier breakfast. Like, typically for breakfast I'd have one of two things. Either a bagel with some cream cheese, and usually I have like that veggie style cream
What
cheese.
about, isn't cream cheese also dairy because it's cheese?
It actually has vegetables in it.
Yeah, but he's eating less of it.
But
A little
it's
bit
still
less.
dairy, but it's not super unhealthy dairy or anything like that.
Yeah, it's not that unhealthy dairy. This guy fucking sucks, man. It's just like, why are we even talking about it? Go eat whatever you want. Go get as fat as you want. I don't care. But don't be sitting here, and I know that you eat a bunch of trash, and trying to convince me that you're trying to be healthy. You're not trying to be healthy. He's trying to be healthy in the way that Amber Lynn is trying to eat less.
Or I would have one of those microwave burritos. Now, probably
Burritos.
that's not very good for you, but at the same time, it's very small. I only have two of them.
And there we go. We already, like, a minute later, we're making excuses. Yeah, I'm just eating a burrito. It's not healthy, but it's small. So that's fine.
You know, typically it's like...
That's like, instead of getting the large fries at McDonald's, you get the medium fries. And you're like, oh, I'm trying to eat healthy now. And I got a Diet Coke as well. With my 2 Big Macs.
Like bacon, egg, and cheese, or like sausage, egg, and cheese with, you know, a few other extra things tossed in there. I have the bagel more often than the burrito, but I do have the burrito every once in a while to mix it up. And I just have that black coffee,
man.
by the way. Nothing else, just the black coffee. So
Coffee is bad for you, probably.
my wife said, you know, what I would like to do...
Everything is bad for you. You should just eat grass.
I would like...
And drink water.
Healthier breakfasts for us. But
oh, wow, hold on. Kat wanted to be healthy. And I mean, I'm pretty sure this woman is trying. At least she is aware that she's fat and she wants to get better. But then she lives with the Mr. Gaslighting, who can just convince her to do whatever. And she knows that they're going to end up doing whatever he wants to do because it's him. It's Mr. Gaslighter.
A few other extra things tossed in there. I have the bagel more often than the burrito, but I do have the burrito every once in a while to mix it up. And I just have that with black coffee, by the way. Nothing else, the black coffee. So my wife said, you know, what I would like to do is I would like to make healthier breakfasts for us.
Okay.
Something that I don't have to make every day. So why don't we take the idea of the breakfast burrito, right? But why don't I make our own homemade breakfast burritos that we can freeze, and then when we want them, we can microwave them and eat them just like those. I say, hey, you want to take a shot at it? Go for it, right?
Okay, what are you going to
Sounds
put
good to
inside?
me. So we actually ended up getting a bunch of ingredients during our, you know, grocery shopping trip back on our day off on Thursday. And yesterday, she did that. She basically made a batch of homemade burritos. So here's what they are. Listen to this, okay? Chicken sausage, way better than pork sausage for sure. Almost no, very low fat. Low grease, still very flavorful. Scrambled eggs with some seasoning like, you know, salt, pepper, things like that in it. Pico de gallo, which is obviously diced tomatoes,
just tomatoes,
onions, some cilantro, and some jalapeno, all mixed together.
Okay.
Diced variety of pepper, so like green.
Okay, this shit already sounds like it's not tasty. Yeah, it's probably healthy, but it's not tasty. This guy, You expect this guy to eat this every morning? Are you out of your mind? This dude is used to having grease all over his face and devouring burgers, bacon, greasy eggs. Not fucking pico de gallo with cilantro. Get out of here. This is gonna last exactly a week. This is gonna last a week less than his power walking obsession. When he was working out, this dude legitimately was walking to the mailbox and trying to convince you that he's working out. He was calling it a workout. Legit. For real.
Orange, red, bell peppers, all like chopped up.
It's not happening.
And a creamy chipotle sauce. So out of everything I just described.
Yeah, it sounds not good. It sounds fine, healthy, relatively healthy, but not delicious, not tasty. Especially if you're gonna freeze it and then put it in the microwave. Damn.
The only thing in there that really would have much or any fat calories is probably the sauce. But it's not like we're going, oh, here we go, and put the whole bottle on the burrito.
Yeah,
you are. You put a little bit in there for extra flavor. All right. So basically, she cooked all that up the other day in a batch, and we got regular sized burrito tortillas from the grocery store. And by the way, I'm curious about this. When you get a burrito at like a restaurant, like if you go to a Mexican restaurant right now, or like we have a place down the street, it's called Alberto's Jr., and they make...
Oh, he docks the place. Now we're going to find out where he lives.
Burrito wraps are huge, right? Compared to what you buy at the store. Because how am I eating a burrito that's like insanely large and stuffed with the same size burrito wrap?
They put 2 wraps?
At the store that's only like this big. Like, how could you make a burrito that size? I get the feeling that Mexican restaurants like bulk buy in gross these like giant wraps from like a wholesaler.
Bro, who cares?
At a regular grocery store, they don't have.
Who cares? Maybe they just make them themselves. It's not like you don't need a factory for that.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So using a regular size tortilla wrap, just make a burrito. So the burrito is not huge, but it's bigger than the microwave. The microwave burrito I would have is usually about that big. These were probably about this big. So a little bit larger. So all we did, they're frozen. We wrapped them individually in like tin foil, or not tin foil, aluminum foil, and put them in our freezer. And now each day when we want one, we just take it out, you toss it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and we eat it.
Okay,
so
that's a cool flex.
She had one yesterday and told me,
and you eat it.
You got to have one this morning.
Eat it.
So I toss it in there, and immediately it smells great. I'm like, oh, this is a good sign.
No, it doesn't smell great. Come on, man. Come on. You just described a bunch of fucking disgusting. Well, it's not disgusting. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's healthier, sure. But you expect this guy to eat it? Mr. Food Fetish? Mr. Restaurant Reviewer? Mr. Food Critic? He's gonna eat it every morning? And it's gonna be frozen? Come on.
I take a bite. This thing is absolutely
disgusting,
bursting with flavor.
Ah, this is the lie. This is just a lie, because it was his wife's idea. So if he said it tasted like dog shit, she would be pissed off, and she would never cook again. And he would have to spend even more money on DoorDash every single morning.
It's like,
oh, what a fucking liar. There's no way this shit was bursting with flavor. Chicken, sausage, and pico de gallo, and sauce, and eggs that were frozen.
Like, that is crazy amount of flavor in this burrito. And by the way, there's no dairy in this, right? Like I said, maybe a little bit of the chipotle sauce has it, but no cheese or anything.
This is just a cope.
And I'm like, dude,
nah.
This is like incredibly good.
All style hangers, LMAO, bad back burn.
Yeah, bro, the old hangers. Oh, shout out ALT.
Baller alert.
Cat has experience with wire hangers.
Hey, no.
So you know why
no.
Get a DSP
no.
Junior.
No. DSP Junior is not existing for other purposes and reasons.
Simple answer.
You don't know.
Meal prep instead of DoorDash.
Well, that's what they're doing. Sort of. They're doing just the breakfast prep. Because if they ordered it, if they scheduled for the morning, it wouldn't come on time. And you know how this shit is.
Baller alert.
Showful Cat says she wants to eat healthy.
Yeah, I'm sure she has enough self-awareness to recognize that she's gained a lot of weight and she's trying to do something. But like I said, she's living with this guy, Mr. DoorDash, Mr. Dash Pass, Renton City Dasher.
Baller alert.
Do you think Cat is gross like Phil or smells good?
I think they're both gross because they got married. So, obviously, I think they're both gross and nasty. And even if she wasn't nasty and gross before, she is now because she is Darkseid Phil's wife. And this guy wipes grease and sweat off of his face into his clothing. So, yes, he smells bad and he's nasty and disgusting. There's no doubt about that.
Baller alert.
Epic Google reviews incoming.
No, don't troll the poor innocent burrito place. They did nothing wrong. They did everything correct. Even he was flexing about the huge burritos that they were making. So obviously they're a very good business. So you should just give them 6-star reviews and say that it's the best place ever.
Baller alert.
Why does this guy make everything fresh, then freeze it only to microwave it a couple of days later?
Because it's fucking DSP, bro. It's DSP. I don't even know what else to say. It's DSP. Somebody told him it's done like that, and now it's done like that. Forever, eternally. It never will be not done like that because somebody once told him. Big ups Microwave.
Knowing his dumb stories, if he left it there we'd get a story about how none of the birds come to his yard anymore because they're all eating the suet in the irrigation ditch and how his depression flared up not seeing them.
Yeah, they would probably just buy another one, like the week after. Because Cat was upset or something that the animals in the backyard, they didn't show up or whatever. You know. But that story, man. That story should be forgotten very quickly because it was terrible. Anyways, back to burritos or burgers or whatever.
Cat's nickname at work was Double Meat Burrito.
That's a little bit too long though. Should be something like Meatball. Meatball is a very cool name, especially for Cat, because it's kind of cute, right? It's a meatball. Hey, what's up, Meatball? How's it going? You got some DoorDash yesterday? Ah, good. Good to hear that. I'm glad you're doing fine. Oh, you're not? I'm glad.
Baller alert.
Good morning, Mr. Meerkat. What did I miss?
What did you miss? We talked about steaks, and then we watched some gay porn, and now we're talking about food. So everything, about the usual stuff. Big ups, Gordon Flowers and Ukbuk the Black Dude.
You can taste everything, like, big chunks of tomato. You're getting a little bit of crunchiness of the peppers. And the sausage tastes outstanding, and this is chicken sausage, not pork sausage. So, I cannot believe the amount of flavor in this thing. And the good news is, because there's no cheese in it, it's not really messy. It did leak a little bit because there's, like, juice from the vegetables. But I'd much rather have a little bit of watery juice coming out than a bunch of gooey cheese getting everywhere.
Yeah, okay, right? Man. Okay, we get it.
Wow, this is, like, incredibly good. Right? Like, I'm like, if I could never eat a frozen burrito again that I buy from the store, I would eat a fresh burrito every morning.
But it's not fresh. It's not a fresh burrito. You froze it, and then you put it in the microwave. It's not fresh. And it has eggs in it. And then you're freezing eggs and unfreezing eggs. Shit's fucking nasty.
The thing is, how many are you going to make in
a batch? The fuck is wrong with you?
Like 6?
Yeah, just put them in the fridge then.
And of course, between
fresh.
That means it's only going to last a few days, So probably what we'll do, I'll start alternating. And
Hold on. Let's do some math. And this kind of math is not allowed. So this is a breakfast burrito, right? There's 2 of them. That's 2 people. And they made 6 burritos, right? But and for breakfast, you have 1. But if for the 2 of them, it's only gonna last a few days. So how many are you guys eating? I thought this was the healthy option, that you would have 1 instead of a bagel or whatever. I think you guys are still eating like pigs, but you're in denial about it. So you just pretend like you're eating healthy. And you're just lying to yourself at the end of the day. And Kat's not even lying to herself, because we can all notice that she's not very healthy. And DSP's not very healthy either, seeing how he looks like he got radiation poisoning. So I don't know about that, brother. It's a little bit suspicious, but my math ain't working quite right. So I'm just gonna let this go for now.
I'll have like maybe a bagel one day and one of these burritos the next day. But dude, that was so effing good. And that's homemade. That's incredibly healthy for you.
It's not.
It's like, what a great way to start the day.
No, it's not. There's nothing that can save you at this point, man. You're finished. Just look at yourself.
Just eat like microwave cheese and shit like that. All that stuff that you see at the store, you know, they have those sandwiches.
Oh, and now we jump on the pedestal. This is the worst fucking part. Because you can't just say, hey, I've been eating healthy and I've been happy with myself and I'm feeling good. We need to say, oh yeah, all that shit you see is fucking disgusting, and if you eat it, you should be fucking crucified, and you're gonna die.
Sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich on a fucking...
Yeah, you used to eat those until yesterday, brother.
On a croissant roll or on a English muffin. That shit is horrible for you. It really is. Like,
okay, is that why you look like this?
Fats on it. It's like incredibly high in sodium, incredibly high in fat, and they're saying, "Oh, this is good for breakfast." You're literally loading your body with grease and shit first thing in the morning. And I used to eat that stuff all the time too. You know, that's when I was at my heaviest.
Yeah, now we get the born again DSP. When I was at my heaviest. What about your wife? I doubt she's ever been as heavy as this. What about her? We gonna talk about her, the woman of your life that you love so much, your heart and your soul? No, we don't give a fuck.
That was my breakfast. Wake up.
She's just fat because she likes it. She feels sexier like that.
Shove one of those in the microwave, or I would go to the local Duchess restaurant in Connecticut.
Or maybe he's just into BBWs. Maybe he didn't want to have sex with Panda because she just wasn't that fat. And now he's just clapping Cat every night. He's like destroying that woman. Imagine that.
An egg and cheese sandwich and eat it on the way to work.
Eat it.
That's why I got so fat, you know? So, like, damn, this might actually help a lot. You know, having a healthier breakfast, you know, every other day or whatever. So I strongly recommend it. And those are simple ingredients. You can easily get chicken sausage, pico de gallo, or just like diced tomatoes. If you can't access the pico, just get some diced tomatoes, some peppers, right?
And do you plan to watch the Agent Proper Brian chat?
I don't know.
Kept dying, so I was waiting to watch it all at once. RIPSF6 with Brian. He talked to detractors.
Yeah, so Proper told me that he's gonna release an edited version of it today. So that's probably gonna be the recommended viewing format for that thing. So just wait for that to come out and watch that instead of the disaster stream. Because I did see there was like 10 uploads of that stream that were like 5 to 10 minutes long, so I could see a disaster happen. So just wait for the edited one and go watch it then.
Alert.
For the first time ever, I'm noticing his shaking lol.
Dude, it's crazy because you can watch like an old Hate live and he's perfectly composed and like normal seeming, but here is just uncontrollable shaking. Uncontrollable.
This Chipotle sauce.
And like his legs are shaking, his actual head, he's just looking all over the place. And we're not even talking about stressful stuff. He's talking about how happy he is to be eating healthy. And he just can't control himself. He's tweaking out.
Which is, you know, just to get some kind of a sauce that has like a Mexican taste to it. And dude, it's so easy. So easy to make, so easy to do. Just don't even fall for the trap of buying the pre-made stuff. It's, you know, yeah, it's easy, but at the same time, if you spend like an hour a week making a batch of these.
Phil, you didn't spend an hour a week making a batch of these. Your wife did. Your wife did. What if I'm too busy working to be rolling around fucking burritos all the time? It's not that it's that hard. But I'm just saying, you didn't make it.
And you have a healthy breakfast every day? Crazy good. Oh, excuse me.
Dude, it's so easy.
So I'm done talking about my...
Alert.
How about just walking a mile a day for exercise?
Hey, he walks to the mailbox, which is... I don't actually know how far that is, but he is walking, or at least used to. One of my favorite things are...
Don't tell all Phil is clapping fat cat tears of joy.
Hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. I'm not sure about that. I'm just saying. Maybe he's into BBWs, man. And he made her this shape so he could enjoy her at the best of his abilities. And maybe both of them are having the time of their lives. And then having breakfast burritos right after instead of a cigarette. Who knows? But yeah, as I was talking about exercise, the whole exercise bike saga was so interesting. Because Phil's parents sent Kat money for an exercise bike. Or they ordered her the bike. I'm not exactly sure. But they decided to get an exercise bike for Kat. This genius, he couldn't manage to put it together, to assemble it properly. So they returned it, they got their money back, and bought something else instead. And I don't know why. Somehow, but I think that DSP got to benefit from the other thing that they bought. I don't know, he just seems like that kind of guy.
Hey, Kat, what if we get this so we can both benefit, okay? Because, you know, my bad back, I can't use the exercise bike, even though I, like, really want to, but my back hurts so much. I tried once, and I almost died, man.
Random stories.
Yeah, this guy.
Let's quickly talk about yesterday. Yesterday was a very chill day, and as I was saying during the opening of today's show, boy, oh boy, am I glad that I am a variety content creator.
Oh my god, more coping.
Section myself off to being known.
But dog, like 2 weeks ago, you were crying about people not showing up to your shitty fucking stream and you called them entitled because you were a variety content creator. God damn it. Okay, tell me why you love it so much.
For only making one particular style of content, right? I'm very, very, very happy about that.
Very.
Because if I was only a fighting game streamer, or I was only an FPS guy, or I was only an RPG,
he's bad at all these games.
Dark Souls guy, right?
He's bad at that too.
Honestly, I would have such a bad time in playing one style of game, and I would get so burnt out, and I would get so frustrated, and I would probably hate my life. Being honest, you know, I'm glad that way back when I started on YouTube, long time ago, I had that foresight to say, you know, I could be a specialist. I had the opportunity to do it with the burgeoning popularity of Street Fighter 4. I said, oh, I could do this. I could get
could be a specialist.
Be known for it on YouTube and all of that. But I decided to do something different.
No, you're not. He's not doing something different. There's plenty of people that play a bunch of games. It's just this guy is sucking his own dick over it the most. I decided to be different by doing something that many other people are also doing. And much worse.
No, I'm going to branch out and diversify, and I'm going to do a lot of stuff. They say the jack of all trades, but the master of none.
No, he's a jack of nothing and a jack off.
Because I have done that, I have had longevity.
He's a jack off and a masturbator. That's what he is.
Here I am 16 years later. I'm still playing a wide variety of stuff. I'm still having a great time every day, and I'm not feeling burnout. Okay? Case in point. Recently, I'm trying to get into Street Fighter 6 at a higher level than I've ever played it before because I found a way to eliminate my input lag, to eliminate the issues I found online, right? But I find this master level issue. Yeah, it's challenging hard. I'm not investing much time effort into it.
I love this segment. This is my favorite segment.
This game, which is fine.
That's why I turned up the speed. I want to hear it as fast as possible because I just want to get to the content so fast.
Competitive, but at the same time, I find myself sometimes just having a bad time. Like, I played with Lily the other night.
Oh, no.
At the end of the night, was like upset. I was like, I didn't progress. I don't feel like I learned real much anything. And it's just losing time with but then yesterday, right? Guess what? I didn't have to play Street Fighter. I didn't have to think about the stress of any of that, right? Instead, I got to play two very chill games. Now, here's the thing about me being a variety creator. There are times when I play something.
Tell me what the thing is, bro. Tell me.
There are also times when I will play something and it will only matter to my very core audience and no one else will give a crap, right?
What is his core audience? What does that mean? 5 people that show up to all of his streams because they're just sit at home all day? Is that his core audience? And the major pay pigs that will just give him money for everything as long as he cries about it.
It's true. So, for example, if I play Soulsborne games or Souls-like...
Oh my god, I've heard this like a million times. Yeah, well, there's different demographics and different audiences for the different games that I play. And sometimes, some of them show up and they support the streams because they appreciate what I do. And sometimes they don't support the streams, but that's okay because they come back and support it a different time. Okay. Fuck that. Fallout 4 puzzles. Suggestion box. Yes. It's time for that shit. Remember that?
So,
your favorite segment, my favorite segment, is the suggestion box.
The champ is here.
What I think we should do next, since we have some time, but it might be a little difficult.
And now he's gonna read
actually
suggestions
wanted to
from
see if
like
I could
6 months ago.
Jump back into the suggestion box for the first time in ages. The problem being, if you guys remember recently, I've been telling you guys about some frustrations that I'm having with YouTube forcing me, Windows forcing me to update my Windows on my PC.
Oh, come on.
I literally lose my place in the suggestion box. So now I have absolutely no idea where I am in the
This is so fucking stupid. It is so dumb. Because, like, he has issues that nobody else on this planet has. Because his PC is restarting. You know, the thing that you should just do because it's a normal thing to do. Unless you have a very specific setup where none of your stuff should ever restart and you've tweaked the settings enough so it doesn't happen. No, it just PC restarts because they're forcing an update. They're enforcing this thing. They're trying to take away your freedoms. And now he lost his place in the suggestion box. This is so dumb. I cannot believe
I know I'm looking at the suggestion box now. I know we did that one.
And this guy has the fucking audacity to call anybody an idiot. Anybody. By his own definition, he's a mouth drooler. His own definition of what it means.
I know we did that one. I know we did that one. We did that one.
And now we just gotta watch this. We gotta watch this.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the place where we left off. We did that one too. Okay, I think this is about where we need to pick up right here. Okay, I think we're there. Sorry, because like I said, with Windows forcing restarts, I lose my spot. So I think we're around here.
Okay.
Okay. Excuse me.
Let's see what we got.
All right, so
this is gonna be great.
Someone asked, I'm gonna summarize some of these. Can I have more?
No, that's not fair. It's not fair summarizing some of these, because then you're just paraphrasing stuff and inserting words that didn't exist. And you're changing the narrative and you're changing the question. It's not fair.
I'm lurking.
Big ups for the sub, Toxic G1, dude.
Variety in online game streams besides Friday Night Fights, because it's not saying that people are sick of fighting games.
This is one of those moments I would show a normie friend and they would think it was a bit no one is this incompetent.
Yeah, this is like, didn't Brian also think that DSP was faking it? Because before Brian went on DSP stream, he watched a bunch of videos. I think, did Memology have a video of this? I don't think he does, but maybe somebody else does. I think Kate Army does. Or maybe he doesn't, brother. Or maybe somebody else does. But somebody sent Brian a bunch of clips on YouTube, and he watched them on stream, and he thought that the dude was actually joking. People just can't accept that this guy is fucking real, because he's just so pathetic and so toxic and so disgusting. People naturally, instinctively, they want to be in denial that people like this can exist and can make this much money.
But we like to see other kinds of multiplayer. The thing is, I'm not really into multiplayer that much unless it's a game that...
Wait, what was this? Stop playing multiplayer or something? Or play more multiplayer?
Friday Night Fights, because... Alright, so... Someone asked... I'm going to summarize some of these. Can I have more variety in online game streams besides Friday Night Fights? Because it's not saying that people are sick of fighting game streams, but we like to see other kinds of multiplayer. The thing is, I'm not really into multiplayer that much unless it's a game that I really like that genre. So, for example, Call of Duty... Every year I play it, I get a good amount of content.
Okay, so this is a no.
Out of it, I get burnt out on it, don't care about it anymore, and I drop it, right? But I like it every year. It's like a staple that I do. It's a good thing to do to break the fall and have your time multiplayer. Fighting absolutely crash fighter, you know, stuff like that. That's kind of multiplayer I'm into. I understand there's tons of multiplayer games out there. You have to understand that. I have an affinity for what I do. I like sport. It doesn't really work, you know. If you have suggestions for other games, then throw them at me. So, for example, this person says there are other genres with online multiplayer modes. Racing games, and we all know I don't like racing games. Probably the only racing game that...
Yeah, because also, I understand, drunk driving is bad, and you should not be endorsing it on your stream.
I'd be interested in would be like Mario Kart. If only they would make a new Mario Kart. I'm serious. I would play a new Mario Kart for a bit.
So much yapping, so much nothing being said. And now here's the thing.
I agree with you. I like multiplayer games of certain genres. The fact is, when you really think about it.
Oh no.
Has
What
there
is
really
the
been
fact,
that much
Burnell?
variety in multiplayer recently? Not really. Like, for example, they all fit into categories. First-person shooters, and there's two categories. They're like the regular team-based.
Yeah, this is just trash. This is like actual worthless shit. Actual worthless content. Because he explained the reason why he's not gonna do it, and now we're just talking about it more. Because we just need to fill in as much time as possible. And everybody knows it's like this. He knows it's like this. But it doesn't matter. He just wants to do it anyways. We got time to kill.
If ever they do bring back variety multiplayer, remember back. So please share with me that knowledge, because I don't know what kind of games you guys would be looking for.
Go fuck
over
yourself.
Into various different games.
Read the next
Had
suggestion.
fun too. I just watched an episode of DSP versus the Internet. You took a mental age quiz. I found it pretty fun to play along and compare my results with yours. I'm sure the live chat played along during.
Why? He just answered the questions that he knew you wanted to hear. That would make him seem like his mental age is the same as his physical age. That's all he wanted to do. He didn't answer it sincerely. Because, well, maybe he did, but he doesn't act like that in real life. So he just answered the right answers, basically.
Had fun too. Quiz videos like that could be a great submission theme one week. It would make the show that much more interactive and fun, especially if members submit videos of different types of quizzes. So here's the thing. I like that idea, but an entire week of quizzes would not work.
It wouldn't work because then you would have to enforce the people that pay to send him clips, to send him specific clips. What if I pay him $20 and I just don't like quizzes? I want to send him a video about fucking Singapore. And I'm entitled to that because I paid for the pleasure, so he got to watch my video.
If you get like one or two a week and we do different quizzes at different times during the show, that's great. But if I said, all right, guys, it's quiz week. Everyone submit quizzes. The show is going to be too repetitive, right? Too much of the same. I think the one of the aspects of DSP versus the Internet that works best is that you never know what you're going to see.
No, yeah, that is true. We saw that yesterday. You really never know what you're gonna see, bro. That's not necessarily a good thing, but it is a fact.
And you could get a video about a cartoon, a documentary about, I don't know, fast food, right? And then you could get a travel video about somewhere in the world you don't even know about. Then you could get a comedy skit. And it's good to jump around and have that kind of variety. That's what I like about the show. It keeps it interesting. If we had themed weeks where every clip was submitted around the same theme, it's going to get kind of boring. Like even during the holidays, if you remember, during Halloween month, I said, hey, it's October, submit horror. And we had a lot of horror and it worked, but at the same time, we also had other things to off balance and off put all that horror. During Christmas, we had a bunch of Christmas themed videos and that was super fun. But we also had other things to off put that too, because I didn't have that strict criteria. So I think I can make suggestions, but I think that's the best I can do is to suggest, hey, this week, please submit clips of this style because, hey, it's pertinent to this or this.
Yeah, what if I don't want to?
I think we have at least one or two clips that are Father's Day related, which is nice because it's Father's Day in the USA.
What if I don't want to? What if I want to send you gay porn? What if I want to do that? How are you going to enforce that? You're not going to watch my video? I want my money back, you bitch. Imagine DSP. Oh, wow, I can't even imagine that. Imagine this guy paying somebody $20. So some greasy fat idiot who's like a fake Italian would watch his video. Imagine if this happened and that guy had the audacity not to watch the video. Wow. Wow. He would sue that guy. He would send like people to beat that guy up. It's whole $20. He killed somebody over $20.
So listen to this. Now keep in mind, this comment was over 2 months ago. All right, fair enough. It was over 2 months ago. Let's see what they had to say because things obviously have continued since the 2 months ago. But let's see what they had to say. Over 2 months ago. After last night when you did the react to Bully. So they're talking about I did a retro react stream to my original Bully playthrough from 2013 over on my DSP Throwback channel. It was only one stream, lasted about 2 hours. Admittedly, It started off fun, but about an hour in, it got boring. And by the end, I determined it was not a good game to continue to do the react to, so we didn't continue.
Why not?
One night.
Hey, that's a nice wipe.
In my honest opinion, as a fan of your newer content, I think that you should drop retro react stuff. It's not cringy as I hoped. It's uncomfortable to watch, even if it is older commentary from you.
Oh, dude, I read that suggestion, or at least I saw it somewhere. I can't wait to see what he has to say about this. It's legitimately uncomfortable. For the obvious reason of, this guy says that the content he made back in the day was intentionally toxic, it was bad, it was hurtful, it was harmful, it was abusive, it was for kids. But now we have a show that is based all around him celebrating that content and watching his old playthroughs and laughing at how good they are. So it's either one or it's the other. We can't just do both at the same time. So let's see what he got to say about that.
For trolls to get more stuff to use against you. I don't mean this in a negative way to say your content is bad, but this is a way to tell me that old Phil is a problem for new Phil. I will say this. Having been doing the retro react stuff now since what, January, February we started, and I do it almost every week. I mean, I do it weekly now. At first I wasn't doing it. Now we're doing it weekly, correct? The old commentary style that I used to do was completely uncontrolled, right? Completely 100% uncontrolled, right? It was
right.
Me, essentially.
Stop vibrating, bro. Stop shaking.
Whenever I could.
You're gonna have a shot eventually. Just go drink something. If you're getting like fucking alcohol withdrawals, just go take a shot and come back.
Eyes out of my audience, whether good or bad, right? There was racial stuff. There was sexual stuff.
Racial stuff.
Very, very insensitive stuff that was said in that commentary. At the time, people didn't find it offensive. They found it funny. They thought that Phil is always joking, which is true. That shit is not serious. Do you really think that constantly I'm a kind of guy that walks around saying sexual things to people around me?
Well, you were.
Commenting on race and shit? No.
Yeah, you were. You still do. Whenever this guy is describing a movie to you, he tells everybody's race. He mentions it every time. Oh, well, there was this Asian guy, and he was married to this black woman, and, you know, like, there's this other character who's like he's like a serial killer or something. He's like a black guy. Yeah, he always does that.
Of course not. That was just...
Of course not, by the way. That's what I meant. He never does that.
Okay. Today, you find stuff incredibly inappropriate. Back then, absolutely no one found it inappropriate. They just found it, like, some people found it cringy and criticized it, and some people found it
still is. It was always cringy.
It's so awfully cancel culture or get him out of here shit, right?
Well, they got him out of here from Blip. Yeah, actually. But he still doesn't admit it was his fault. He thinks it was some kind of weird-ass slander campaign. He actually does.
Okay.
Yeah, people, they were so fucking jealous of me that they tried to delete me off of Blip.
It's like, no, bro. It's just, well, you were trash. Go fuck yourself. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's like cancelable. It's just fucking not funny. It's stupid. It's not funny. There's no thought in it. There's no punchline in it. There's no wit. There's no cleverness. Anything. It's just saying the race of somebody and saying the first stereotype that comes to mind. It's basic, it's lazy, and you should be mocked for doing that. Because every comedian that does that gets mocked for it. Look at Brandon Schaub. Brandon Schaub is basically fucking DSP. Because he's retarded and he got actual brain damage. Just like Dave.
So, going back and watching my stuff in the frame of reference of today, it's very cringeworthy. Yeah, I'm playing a game about a bunch of kids at a boarding school. And I'm making stupid sexualized comments sometimes. And it's like, what am I doing that for? I'm gonna
why?
Sexualized comments about younger kids.
Yeah, it's almost, you kind of look like a pedophile. That's kind of weird, isn't it? And it's not really funny at all, because those jokes, you don't make them about kids. Nobody makes them about kids.
That's fucking gross, right?
Yeah. Not just gross. Gross is when you step in a dog turd on the street. This is just like you kind of raising some big red flags, dude.
But again, back then, that's literally all I did. That was my commentary, right? Now, here's the thing. You're like, so basically, I should not do retro reacts ever again because it's...
I actually love that. That even he has the self-awareness to say, oh, you know what? I kind of look like a pedophile in some of my old videos. I kind of came across as a pedophile. You're not surprised why people try and cancel you if you do shit like that? Not surprised?
Exposing old Phil and making him a problem for new Phil.
No, new Phil is enough of a problem for everybody. He doesn't even need old Phil. He could have burst on the scene, no pun intended, in 2016 and still be a lolcow. Still, I know the Hello Jew stuff, that was funny as hell. And there's some of the older stuff and some of the old jokes that are, you know, suspicious. But at the end of the day, he still would have been a lolcow if he started existing in 2016.
Okay? This may be a shocking twist. These videos have been live for like 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
All right?
Why are you so sad when people clip them and make a big montage of them and show people that this is who you are?
Right? These videos didn't just materialize randomly yesterday. They're live. Right? These are not... You know what I'm saying?
Dude, hold on. Am I losing my mind? So this is from yesterday. I swear I've heard this exact same segment before with this exact same excuse and him perhaps reading that exact same comment in the suggestion box. What? I'm sure it happened before. That's why I probably remember this comment.
Here's the thing. If you run from your past and essentially deny it, that is far worse than saying, I acknowledge it happened. Today, I'm a better person. I'm a smarter person. I'm a wiser person. I know that that stuff isn't right to do anymore, and I won't do it anymore. And then actually adhering to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you still do it, though. You still make the slave trade joke. You made jokes about black people. You made a joke about Asian people like a week ago or something. He does the same shit. It's just not about rape and Jews and murdering people anymore. And actual, like, crazy racist shit. Because he would just get banned. Of course he's not going to make those jokes. Even Darkside Phil is not that stupid.
To say, oh, the past doesn't exist. Let me shut down all my old playthroughs, private them all.
Oh, he still makes money off of them, by the way.
Ever watch them?
If he didn't make money off of them, they would be gone. He still makes residual money. They're all monetized. All that shit.
Or reference them? That's far worse than just saying, my God, here it is. Let's cringe at it together, admit it's wrong, and move on.
Okay, why are we deleting those jokes from the remastered playthroughs on the Throwback channel, though? Why are we doing that? Why are we deleting jokes about Jews? By speeding up the video, which has been factually proven that it did happen, indeed. I can show it that on Twitter. I have it under my bookmarks. Factual thing that happened. If we're not running from the past, why are we trying to conceal stuff? I thought you were proud of it. Gonna be, oh, there it is.
You've got to be. You've got to be. You've got to be. Only a moron tries to hit someone with a shotgun from this far. I mean, you've got to be retarded.
Whoa! And that's not even all that bad. He just said retarded.
Because I finished this quest. This heartbeat shit is annoying as hell.
Oh, and another sped up.
Very easy to get onto the ship. How do you get to the front of it?
Oh, and another speed up. Very suspicious style. Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to do that if we're so embracing the past and we're so proud of it and the past is the best and we're not running from anything?
So that's the thing. Why was the bully playthrough so much fun in 2013?
And there was another one. Maybe I can find that one too, but it's gonna take too much scrolling. I don't know exactly where it is, but it was about Jews. It was here somewhere. Oh, this I bookmarked this one because I wanted to save it. Basically, this is one of my favorite videos online.
No.
It's an epic reaction video.
No. What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
I wanted to put that on the soundboard. And what do we have here? This is, oh, this is the DSP mention in a different stream. Oh, this is it. This is it. Listen.
No. Here he goes. I knew it. I knew this guy had a giant nose. He had to be a Jew.
Whoa. So edgy. And this is the remastered edition. This is remastered for modern audiences.
Here he goes. I knew it.
Oh, where did the sound go? What happened? No. Oh, come on, man. They ruined the epic joke. And it was a godlike joke. I love that joke. We just said somebody has a big nose, therefore they're a Jew. Because, you know, stereotypes.
We watch it in 2024 and we're bored within an hour. Because times have changed. Back then, people loved that shit. Today, almost no one loves that shit.
It's literally an option called leave where you left off.
Oh yeah, that's the
I
PC.
went out for 4 hours the other day and my Chrome picked up where it left off when it came back on. Maybe the suggestion box got lost in CatScunt. There's so much stuff lost in there.
Yeah, but do they have that on the Windows 8?
Getting worse. How?
It keeps getting worse. How? I don't know. You know what they say about God's ways? They are mysterious. God works in mysterious ways, man. And I don't know which God this guy's been praying to or sacrificing things to, but I don't know. Suspicious.
Shit. See the difference? So, but we acknowledge it and we move on rather than saying, oh, this didn't happen. This is, you know, no, you don't do that.
We acknowledge it by scrubbing it off from the playthrough.
In this particular case with the bully playthrough, I admit it's actually probably one of the ones that's not very stomachable.
Stomachable?
Today, right?
Bro, we're talking about a fucking video game playthrough. And this guy is acting like it's a fetish movie from the 1960s. It's not stomachable by today's audience. Like, how fucking toxic are you?
Why is he doing this dumb fucking commentary? It's terrible, right? So then we move on and we go to another one. We go watch The Walking Dead instead. We go watch a fun co-op playthrough of the Olympics. We
The Walking Chill.
If Cat has a gun, does that make Alter gun God?
Yes. It does. By just basic logic. You know?
And now...
And also she might have something else that rhymes with gun.
It's funny,
and,
right?
You know?
But
therefore...
You from your past. You don't pretend like it never happened. You don't erase it. A lot of people don't erase all the things that I did back in the day, right?
No, but you wish you could.
Okay.
He just knows that everybody's gonna clip it anyway, so there's no point. He knows there's no point in erasing it. If he knew that if he erased the videos, no one else would have a copy, he would delete all of them. They would all be gone tomorrow.
There you go.
And old Phil wouldn't exist.
Someone wrote...
And somebody would once show up in his chat and be like, "Hey Phil, why is your playthrough of LA Noire from 2011 missing?" And he would just get banned because that doesn't exist. That playthrough never happened.
Insanely huge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraph post.
Okay.
And essentially all they said in it was, hey, when you do your recap segment of your podcast, you're basically hurting your views on your videos from the day before.
Yeah.
You're telling people what you did in them and they won't check them out.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite. I don't think that every single person...
I think there's, well, I don't think he's hurting his videos. I think there's absolutely no result. Because people are just being bored. If you wanted to find out what happened, you would just go watch the gameplay video. Instead of this guy recapping what happens in the gameplay video.
Who watches my content has time to watch every piece of content. And perhaps you're someone who comes by and hangs out and watches me play one game, and that's it, because that's all you have time for.
Okay.
Or maybe you're someone who every once in a while just has time to come check out the podcast.
You are someone who...
But what if you're not aware of what's going on with my other videos, and you watch the podcast, you're like, oh, wait a minute. So you did that yesterday? Ooh, that piques my interest. I'm going to go check that out now.
No, that's not... Nobody thinks like that outside of the person that he just invented in his head. That's the only person who thinks like that.
Right? That's the purpose of me recapping on the podcast. And also, it gives me a good opportunity to kind of summarize.
Bro, that's what the daily wrap is about. Literally. If they cared, they would go and listen to the recap for 5 minutes instead of on the podcast for 20 minutes.
and give my thoughts that maybe I couldn't concisely give during a 2 to 3 hour stream. Instead, in a 2-3 minute segment of the show, I can tell you, hey, here's what happened. Here's my overall thoughts.
No.
It's a good way to do it, right?
No, there's no point of ever giving him any kind of feedback, because this is what happens. He just tells you he knows better, and he invents a straw man person that validates everything he just said, and then he calls you an idiot. Because he just, like, mocked the guy for writing 5 paragraphs trying to explain to him what he meant.
I really don't think there's someone who comes to my podcasts, listens to the recap segments of what I did the day before, and says, wow, that was great. I'm so glad that Phil did that yesterday and told me all about it, so now I don't have to watch any of the videos. I don't think that. And then, of course, I mean, you can say the same thing with the Daily Wrap, but people said they really appreciate the Daily Wrap because then
Nazis
they know
would
the
use
content
Phil
that's...
to sugarcoat the Holocaust.
Oh my god, well, how would that even work? I'm not even sure I get the joke. He's not a Jew. How would that work? If anything, he would they would sponsor him. They would send him a free armband or something. He would be like, okay, so you guys, I have received a very positive gift from a company abroad in Europe, and you know they're trying to do some good stuff for humanity. So now I'm gonna be representing their brand, okay?
The videos,
a gamer chair, yeah, electric style. That would be epic.
And they can go check it out. What you don't understand is this: the overall amount of people checking out each individual video isn't a big deal on YouTube. It's actually engagement. What that means is when you watch the video, you're watching it for a lengthy period of time for the point where it counts as a view, an engagement view.
An engagement view. Again, Mr. Views. He doesn't give a rat's ass about how you're gonna feel watching his playthrough. The thing that is his bread and butter, the thing that he makes a living from, it helps him shovel food into his fat wife's mouth. He doesn't give a shit. As long as you count for something that's gonna make him money, you can go fuck off, eat shit out of his ass. He doesn't care at all. What a tragedy. And it's always been like that. Always. Back in the day, 2016, 2015, 14, when he was crying about people not watching his videos, all he told them was like, hey, you guys, just come watch them for a little bit so the ad can play and then you can go away. I don't care about anything else. And now it's the same thing.
Time it counts as ad revenue for an ad.
Big ups Iwamoto for the membership, dude.
Leave a comment. That's the important shit. Okay? Let's say I didn't do a Daily Wrap. All right, so no one knows what content I put out today.
Bro, we're not talking about the Daily Wrap. We're talking about the stupid pre-stream podcast fucking segment about the recaps. That's what we're talking about, not the Daily Wrap. He can do the Daily Wrap because whatever. Who cares?
You go to my channel and you see a bunch of videos.
People overwhelmingly watch his Daily Wrap for him to beg for money. That's basically the whole reason.
And you literally click on a video, you watch it for 10 seconds, and I'm not interested. You close it. That doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, you don't need to get help. Maybe what's going to help you is making better videos that people are not going to click out of within 10 seconds.
Count as a view, it doesn't give me ad revenue, it does nothing.
Yeah, fuck you. You don't deserve it. Why do you think you're entitled to all of this?
Right? It's just artificial.
Yeah.
Recapping previous videos on a YouTube livestream can feel redundant and uninteresting for regular viewers, leading to disengagement.
That's true.
Viewers expect fresh, interactive content, and repeating old information wastes time and can confuse new viewers.
Well, yeah, of course. It's literally like that for everybody. But this guy tries to do some insane amount of mental gymnastics to tell you why it's actually the opposite. Actually repeating as much as possible is great, because what if somebody hears this and goes and gives him a view? One view. Think about it. Think about it. Please think about it. A lot.
You go to the
and it's still not going to make sense.
Literally watch the entirety of the Daily Wrap to find out what I did today. And if you say, I'm not interested in those videos, I got a view on the Daily Wrap. It counted. You see the difference? I'd rather have people engaged in the content because
I thought you don't care about views, Phil.
Genuinely interested in it and they watch
but
it.
He's just a liar.
Looking like someone I want to go on a tandem bike ride.
Yes.
Countryside, only someone with an audience like Phil's can get away with doing stuff like this because the pignosis is too strong. Meerkat mob who.
Bro, and you know what the thing is? That his audience doesn't care about any of this shit. They don't give a shit. They're not even listening to this segment. What's really sad is that he thinks they are. They just put this shit in the background when they're playing on their Nintendo Switch or their Xbox or PlayStation, whatever. They're not even listening to this guy. They just tune in because he's always there and they're just sitting at home doing nothing. And they can rely on him, technically. That is true. He's there every day. And he's just become a part of their lives. And they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about any of these semantics, mental gymnastics, or weird scams and gimmicks, and the ways he tries to milk like a single view out of them. They don't care. And every once in a while, when he cries hard enough, they feel bad for him because they see, oh, it's a guy with a family, and he's just trying to make an honest living, man. He's just grinding his ass off, so I'm going to send him $50. And then that's it. Every day. Always.
For a while, rather than, well, I don't know what Phil did today, so I'm just going to click around randomly on all his videos for 5 seconds each till I find something I like, and if there's nothing there in the first 5 seconds, I just...
Okay, so you're just trying to trick people into giving you views. That's what I learned from this whole segment.
Go away. It's, by doing it the way I'm doing it, it's creating more meaningful engagement.
No.
That's why I do it that way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see how meaningful this channel is. Now I'm going to be super petty. Now we're going to be petty as hell. Okay, let's see the meaning. Daily rap from yesterday, 240 meaningful views. I wonder about the watch time, because this video has 5 minutes, 47 seconds. Daily rap from yesterday, extremely chill day. There must have been an avalanche or something. Or, he probably got frostbite. 465 views, meaningful engagement. Jesus Christ, 1 day ago, the podcast. 2 days ago, it's not yesterday, the one before that. 583 views. You know this shit is dog shit because not even the trolls watch that. Nobody even came here from Pig Go. Oh. 2 days ago, 600 views. Podcast from 2 days ago, 844. And look at the thumbnail. He looks like an actual Fallout 4 ghoul. Oh my god. Yeah, meaningful engagement. None of this is helping you, dog. None of this is helping you.
Rap. The recaps on the podcast create the engagement that then may bring people meaningfully over to the other content.
No.
Literally just getting people clicking on each video for 2 seconds does nothing for a channel. So, I mean, you don't know if you knew that, but yeah, YouTube works in a weird way. A view is not just a view on YouTube. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. The way they do stuff is very odd with their algorithm.
No, it's not. They do it very well. They do it well for a reason. So people like this, lazy, rat-faced bastards who only care about views and money, so they don't get anywhere. That's why they do it. And of course, it's not perfect because other rat-faced bastards make a lot of money, but at least they fucking try to convince people that their videos are good by putting in at least the production value in it.
Okay.
Because back when YouTube worked the way he wanted it to, he was on top. Well, he wasn't even on top back then, but he was doing very well for himself. Because there was no quality control. He could just shit all over your feed, and you couldn't escape him, and there was nobody else to go to, so you ended up with this guy.
This is one talking about migrating my PC over, which we've already talked about. But for those who don't know, because I actually talked about this last night on the Stardew Valley stream. So here's the deal, because this is actually a news update for everybody.
Oh yeah, let's hear that.
Here's the deal.
Let's hear the deal.
My PC is now...
The art of the deal.
This PC right here, I think I bought it in June, July.
The art of the meal, as Kat calls it.
There's a lot of things that are starting to go wrong with it. One of the hard drives has a bad sector. I don't know where it is, but frequently I get a corrupted video, and then I get another corrupted video the next day, and I get another corrupted video the next day. Then all of a sudden it goes away. But it's frustrating that every month or so I ended up with like a few days stretch of corrupted videos. Okay? Half the fans on the PC case are dying. They've now reached their age limit of 10 years.
Yeah, we get it, bro. It's dying.
All this means is
it's
that
over.
gradually more and more is going to continue to go wrong with this PC now that it's reached this 10-year age limit, correct? So that being said, I know it's time to upgrade. It's time that I kind of stop using this PC and I got to do something else, correct? However, in the last few years, I kept trying to get to a point where I could get a new PC, and I just keep hitting roadblocks. First of all, 2 years ago, we sat down and we created a list of components, right? that I should get and build a PC out of. And when we totaled it up, it was around $2,000 or more. And some people even suggested get the higher end stuff to future-proof. But what's happened is in the last couple of years, the prices on components go like this. Sometimes they're high, sometimes they're low, sometimes they're high, sometimes...
He could swap HDD and fans for less than a DD meal.
Yep, that is true. That is very correct. But you all know what he wants to do. You all know what the gimmick is. He just wants somebody to buy him toys. Because he can't buy it himself. Because otherwise, people are not going to tip him. Or whatever, you know? It's a weird DSP thing. So he waited for the last 2 years for somebody to volunteer to buy him some toys. And they bought him the toys that he didn't want. They bought him a mini PC that he said was great. And then he said was trash. And then he said was kind of okay, but it doesn't get the job done. And all he wants to do right now is get a PC so he can buy Street Fighter 6 again. That's all he wants to do is just play Street Fighter 6 on a PC. So he can hope that he can have every advantage that he thought everyone else has so he can finally be on top. Then we all know it's not going to happen. Everybody knows it's not going to happen.
Are low, so it's not even sure when to buy. I think at one point someone said I could have got the same PC for like $1,300, and now the prices are skyrocketing again, apparently.
Yeah.
So I can't really do much about that. That's just the weird market for PC components.
Weird market. It's like the stock market.
So now, right, I'm in a situation, the last 2 years, I keep looking for opportunities when maybe I could do it. And there's been a couple opportunities.
Opportunities means people that want to buy him a toy.
Jade can only send Phil a fresh diaper, not a PC.
Yeah, well, I mean, by the time it ships and it arrives, it's not even going to be fresh. So, Jade can just keep it to himself, you know. We don't need any of that. Any of that opportunity. Big ups Oakbook the Blackford too, dude.
Last year
opportunity
was just absolutely fucking ridiculous for me.
Why?
Okay. Last year, within a few months span, just so everyone knows, I had some things going on behind the scenes, like health issues and other things.
Don't you also have that currently?
You guys don't know about them. It's none of your business. It's not something that's publicly going to be disclosed.
But you are talking about it publicly right now. Imagine telling me something and then telling me it's none of my business. My brother in Christ, you brought it up. Now it's my business. Now I'm going to obviously ask for it now that you brought it up.
But I had things that cost me a lot of money out of nowhere.
Wow, breaking news. Darkside Phil, the person who I trust the least with money, has things going on that cost him money behind the scenes that are none of your business and he can't tell you about. This shocks me. I am shocked beyond comprehension.
It sucks, but it's life, right? Then my tire got stolen off of my car.
Okay.
That, no lie, cost me around $600+ because it
$1 million.
Tire, but the whole wheel assembly I had to replace. I had to replace it in a quick time frame because my wife had to get to work and
the
stuff.
Tire.
So it was a fucking.
Your wife can't catch the fucking bus. She can't roll to work.
Stupid nightmare, right? Then my waste disposal in my sink broke.
That's not a fucking necessary expense. Don't fucking bring that up as if it's a necessary expense. I've never even seen a fucking waste disposal in my life, and I've been living pretty comfortably without one. So don't be acting like this is something you need to spend money on.
Need that because we don't have a lot of trash removal here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit trash.
So I had to dump a lot of money on that. So essentially, I'm not even kidding you. Within like a 6-month time frame, when I looked like I was going to have money, I dropped thousands of dollars on unexpected shit that I had no idea was going to happen.
Yeah, what a fucking liar. What a fucking liar. And I'm usually pretty generous with his bullshit. But now he just gave us a laundry list of a bunch of nonsense that prevented him from buying a PC. This is a middle-aged man, by the way. This is not a teenager that works in a Burger King or something. This is a middle-aged man with a business. And we're listening to his fucking tire being stolen that fucked him up for the whole year financially. What a fucking bum. Go get a job.
At this point, I'm sorry, but I'm tired of like thinking that I'm gonna get into a lucky streak. What are
you in a fucking casino? What? I'm gonna get on the lucky streak. Are we gambling right now?
it seems like no matter what, this keeps happening. It's now been years that I've been waiting, saying, I'm going to get a new PC. I'm going to get a new PC. And I just can't do it. Now, some people have suggested, hey, why don't I do a fundraiser? Why don't I?
Yeah, why don't you do a begathon? Because he's going to drain all the idiots of their money, and they're not going to have money the next day he shows up on stream and begs for money.
Event.
It's obvious.
The whole idea is to raise money to buy a new PC. I could very well do that. And I'll even tell you as much right now.
And he's also not going to raise that much. You know he's not going to raise that much. Because he needs, like... He wants, ideally, a PC that costs, like, $3,000. That's what he wants. $3,000. Or at least $2,500. So it can be future-proof. So he can use it for another 25 years. And not upgrade the Windows. And not update anything for the next 25 years. That's what he wants. This is the worst money investment you will ever make, is buying this guy anything. You could buy a crackhead a bunch of fucking crack, and it's gonna be a better investment. Because at least the crackhead knows how to make his way around the crack, and he knows how to do it. This guy, you buy him something, he's gonna be lost in the fucking sauce. He's never gonna use it to the best of its abilities. You're never gonna see any kind of return on investment. You're just buying a toy for an overgrown child. That's the only thing you're doing.
I genuinely feel 100% that if I did that, that my viewers and supporters would come out and force and support it. I believe that because you guys are amazing. You guys are so supportive and helpful every time like this. You guys help so much. I guarantee you guys would do that for me. I know that.
What? Yo, this is insane, bro.
Need anything I could mail you from USA?
No. No, don't mail me anything. If you want to mail stuff, mail them to the ALT PO box. And we're going to show it on stream. And it's going to be much cheaper for you. So, yeah. But wait, this, dude, I can't. I guarantee you guys, if I begged for money, you're going to give it to me. What a fucking arrogant piece of shit scumbag. Legitimately. If I did a fucking fundraiser, I'm sure you guys would give it to me. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna give it to me. I'm telling you right now.
Alert.
DSP is the cooler of the internet. Stay far away.
The cooler? What's the cooler? I don't understand. Please explain. Please elaborate. I'm just a mouth drooler. I don't get it.
So
but big ups for the super chat.
Supportive and helpful every time like this. You guys help so much. I guarantee you guys would do that for me. I know that. But
bro, why do you think they give you money on these events? Because you say something really bad is gonna happen to you. You say you're gonna lose your house. You say that the tax man is gonna come and he's gonna take everything. They say, you say that you're fucking sick and you missed a week off streaming because you're sick. It's always some kind of a disaster scenario, and people fucking feel supportive. And now he's like, if I decide to have a fucking fundraiser about a PC, yeah, you guys gonna give me money for it, but you're not gonna give me money for anything else. And I want money for everything. And you guys don't have that much money. You're just kind of broke.
I also know you guys aren't rich.
I know you guys aren't rich.
So what would end up happening, at least
this is insane.
I would do the marathon. People would support it. I would get enough money for a PC. And then here's what would happen. The entire next month, all of my streams would be slow and low on income. Because you guys...
You broke motherfuckers.
...generous to support the PC fund.
You became generous. He can't even fucking say it, man. He can't even say it. He needs to use the weasel words, the PR speak. You guys became, like, generous? Just say you guys gave me a lot of money.
So
that's literally what it means.
I feel like I've already, you know what do they say? You can't get blood out of a rock or something like that. There's a saying like that, right? And I feel like that's what it is. Like, basically, if I keep the path I'm going, right? I can't ask you guys for any more. But I keep getting into situations where I've been waiting. Okay, maybe now I'll save up and have enough. Maybe now I'll save up and have enough. And then all that money keeps having to go to other shit that comes out of nowhere. All right? So right now, I've come to the point where I don't think I can really wait much longer. As I said, this PC is starting to have daily issues. It now has a fan. So on my processor, there's a giant heat sink and 2 fans. One of the fans died. The other fan is so fucking loud that if I don't have my air conditioning...
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We get it, bro. We get it. We get it. You need a new PC. We got the hint. And we got the hint that your pay pigs are not rich enough to buy you one. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What is the solution? Somebody's going to buy him a toy. One individual. And he's going to take one for the team. That's ideally the solution, right?
I just hear it.
Just say it. Just say it. Just at least fucking say it.
So obviously we're at a point where it's at its ends here, right? So here's what we're going to do. I've decided. I sat down, I talked with my wife about it. Basically, over this summer, when there's a big dead time, no games. It's basically all of July and the whole first 3 weeks of August. There's like nothing going on with games. It's dead, okay? Once you get to like Black Myth Wukong and games like that, then all of a sudden it picks up for August, September, October, gets exciting again. During that lower time, all right, I am going to migrate my setup from my 10-year-old PC to my wife's PC that sits in that room over there completely unused. That PC has been sitting there now for several years, basically never used. When my wife first moved in with me,
oh man,
avid PC gamer, she played games like Overwatch and a couple other things on there she really liked, but since then she's migrated to console. She absolutely loves the Xbox Series S, and she's talking about getting long-term a PS5. She plays games in the living room. It's a better setup in the living room.
Who's gonna get her a PS5? She's gonna buy it herself?
So that PC is just sitting there unused.
Are we gonna get her a PS5?
So it's...
Oh, that PC's 100% gonna have a bunch of problems. And he's gonna blame it on Kat, because she didn't maintain the PC or something. Because, you know, it's a different system. It got the folders in a different space. And you know how he's gonna migrate the stuff? He's gonna upload a bunch of folders onto like an external drive or something, and then just drag and drop it onto the other PC, and then he's gonna launch OBS, and everything is gonna tell him that is missing, and then we're gonna cry.
At least 3+ more years more modern than this one was. It has Windows 10. I believe it has USB 3.1. It basically...
Oh my god, he's gonna hate Windows 10. He's gonna hate it. And not because there's anything wrong with it, but because he hasn't used it.
It's like, oh my god, man, look at how they made the fucking windows. I can't even find the folder. This menu, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what's going on, man.
Has better components. Now, exactly what is in there, I don't know yet. What I'm gonna do is once we get through this right now, this big chunk of stuff that we're doing, right? Because right now we have Still Wakes the Deep, the Elden Ring DLC, right? Then we have Bison in Street Fighter 6, correct? We got all that stuff to get through, right?
And just a bunch of filler speak.
All of that stuff, all right? Then, once we get to the slower times of the summer, maybe mid to late July into early August, I'm going to set a time frame that I'm going to do a migration. I'm going to migrate all my shit,
Oh, this is going to be so trash.
To her PC.
I promise you.
PC sitting in here
is going to be so trash.
For a few days.
This is probably going to be some of the most worthless content he's ever made.
This migration.
Because you're going to have to help him out with everything. Oh, okay. How do I copy a folder? How do I paste a folder?
Switching back and forth between. I got to do a big backup of all my settings in OBS.
A big backup.
I got to migrate all my file systems over. I got to get all the components have to...
All my file systems over. What are we talking about? What is your file systems? He has no idea what he's even talking about. And the idea in his mind is then he's just going to drag and drop a folder onto a different PC.
Start working with this new PC, all right? And since the new PC undoubtedly is going to be stronger than mine, maybe I could actually eventually do better stuff.
Now we future baiting, which is one of my favorite DSP things. Future baiting. Future faking, by the way. That's the official narcissism way of saying it. Future faking. Future faking is when a person lies or promises something about your possible future in order to get what they want in the present. It could be as basic as promising that they will call you later and then never calling. Or it can be promising to go on a vacation with you and then never taking any steps to make that happen. Blah, blah, blah. And they do that just to make sure what they want to do happens. And whenever they get that, all the promises are gone. Remember the 10-year plan? Neither do I, but his mama paid his taxes because that's what he wanted.
Even better quality in my videos and streams. Yes, maybe.
Even better.
You know?
How can it get better than this? This is already like 1,000,000 frames per second, 1080, 60.
Things, I don't know. It depends. We won't know until we migrate over. The truth is, just having a modern operating system right out of the box.
Why don't you just upgrade?
Things like use the Steam Deck that I have had, the Stream Deck that I've had donated by a fan. A fan donated that out of the blue without asking. I didn't even know what it was. They just sent it to me like 3+ years ago. Here, have a Stream Deck.
Well, maybe it's a bomb. Have you checked what's inside?
Buttons right here. I could push buttons and have it jump around and do cool
Jump
stuff.
around like what? How are you going to set it up? Do you know how to set it up? Are you going to learn how to set it up or not? Probably not. What are the buttons going to do? What are we going to set the buttons for? Oh, all this is fucking bullshit. He doesn't want any of that because it's going to make his stream more complicated. It was just this last week, last Sunday, he watched this video of a guy showing off a bunch of plugins for OBS. And if for every single thing he said, well, yeah, but, you know, I like my stream being clean and I don't like that many things going on. Is it going to be the same thing with the Stream Deck?
Only works with Windows 10 and above. So
oh,
I can't
no.
use it with my PC, and it's sat in its box unused for 3 years. Right? Just shit like that, right? So that's going to be neat that over the summer, it really is looking like we're going to have this project where maybe for like a week, the streams are going to be a little bit more sporadic because I'm going to be doing time migrating over to a new PC, doing all this work, setting it up and stuff like that. We'll probably have test streams.
Test streams.
Oh, here's my first.
Well, look at, like, bro, he's trying to sell this to you like it's a fucking used car salesman. Look at how fucking shameless he is. He's trying to package this as if it's something exciting. We're gonna have test streams, you guys, where I'm gonna be around on the PC and the stream's not gonna work and there's not gonna be any content and there's probably not gonna be any sound and the picture's gonna be trash and everything's gonna be bad. But it's gonna be so exciting doing it.
On it, we're gonna set it up, try to get the settings working, troubleshoot shit that's going wrong because you know shit's gonna go wrong.
Whoa, it's so exciting.
You have
all this stuff that nobody else does on stream because it's not entertaining and it's not a part of the content. He's gonna make a part of the content because he's different like that in the worst ways possible.
Understand something. All this stuff that I've been doing is hundreds of files. I have all these.
Why? What you're doing right now is one file exactly. It's just the layout and everything else is just a webcam capture. It's literally just 2 sources in OBS. And if it takes you more sources in OBS to achieve this, you're doing it wrong.
Backgrounds, or borders, I should say. All these different, you know, transitions, these fucking...
what transitions?
You know, the leaderboard stuff and all that.
Yeah, that's like 5 things, bro.
All different files all over my PC. I have to find where all that shit is, and I have to find a way to...
Oh my god, this is gonna be the worst.
From the one PC to the other... Right? Likely what I'm going to do is use external hard drives. I'm going to have to use some of these external hard drives that
Yeah, literally what I told you he's going to do.
And I'm going to use that to just toss all those files on one and then get it migrated and loaded right into the hard drive of the other. You know, and go from there. Also, there's the whole idea that I don't know the hard drive system of my wife's PC, so I don't know if there's like a separate hard drive with good storage to store files on, like videos and shit. I don't know. I don't even know. I have to look. I have to go boot that thing up.
Oh, yeah, he's not even gonna reinstall the Windows. Not even, like, get a fresh install. We're just taking whatever shit Kat had on her PC, and we're just gonna use that. There's no way, man. This dude is so fucking lazy and inept. Every time he calls somebody else lazy or inept, it's like the worst. It's the worst.
Do a good reading of all the stats, right? Try to figure it all out and go from there. I may have to actually do some upgrades or I don't know. But definitely
Wait. Why do we say that like that?
Right? Try to figure it all out and go from there. I may have to actually do some upgrades or I don't know.
Oh, you see? Oh my god, how quickly we tried to deflect. I might actually have to do some upgrades. I don't know. Yeah, so we're still gonna end up spending money on the PC. That's what you're trying to tell me, huh? I don't know.
But definitely using that PC is a good idea. Number one, I'll have a more modern PC running on a modern operating system. It immediately solves a lot of problems. I can update all my shit and everything, right? Which I haven't been able to do on this PC.
No, you didn't want to, because you can update to Windows 10 anytime you want. You can probably even do Windows 11. Likely.
Likely better capturing and all of that, right? And being able to use more modernized things. I'll be able to use the Stream Deck and things like that. Lady Charisma just said, if it has an NVIDIA GPU, you can use NVENC encoding, which uses the GPU to encode the stream.
Yeah.
Quality and use NVIDIA broadcast.
No, none of that shit's gonna get higher quality.
Exactly. Like
he's not gonna use NVIDIA broadcast. He's not even gonna install that. He's like, why do I even need that? I've never used that before. It's all future faking, bro. It's not happening. None of this gonna happen. It's used for manipulation purposes. So you can agree to this and you can support him because he can't do it by himself.
I don't know what's in there. Won't know till
he doesn't even know what's in there. But we're already building a fantasy scenario of a utopian future. Well, he's gonna move the PC and he's gonna plug in everything and it's all gonna work and we're gonna migrate the files and the streams are gonna be in 8K, 360 frames per second, silky smooth, 3D.
Get in there and I take a look at all the stats, but
the stats?
I think that's a better option than me sitting around like an idiot.
He's gonna be super disappointed, by the way, because I think Cat just has a shitty PC. It's a shitty PC that was probably mediocre at the time, and now it's just straight up bad.
He can just create a profile in OBS to export his settings and a Google Drive account for any files he needs. He's making more work by being lazy.
That's probably what he's gonna end up doing, because somebody's gonna tell him it works like that. Because you know that all of this bullshit is going to happen on stream. He's not doing any of this. He might not even bring the PC in the room off stream. It might all happen on stream. Because why do it in his spare time that he barely gets any of and suffers from the lack of, when we can do it on the company time? Do it on Burnell Productions time. And then he's going to take a break because he's going to get too tired. Big up, Syra.
Maybe this will be the year that a bunch of random shit doesn't come up and I have money to finally buy.
And now it's just like fan fiction. Fan fiction.
You see, I mean, it's been 3 straight years where I've been waiting.
What if someone just tips me $2,000? I'm just saying, man. What if it happens?
It still hasn't happened.
What if we have a new vest streak, you guys? I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, but I don't know, man.
Be an ignorant idiot to think that. So this will be the year with their magic rainbow will lead to the pot of gold and the fucking leprechaun will come out covered in 4
Bro, if you expect magic fucking rainbows, no. It's not gonna happen.
Clovers riding a unicorn saying, hey, Phil, here's some money for a PC, right? Like, it's just...
No, that's not a fucking unicorn. That's literally just a pay pig. This has happened before, Phil. Don't forget this. It has happened before. One guy gave him $1,000 for a cat reveal. One guy gave a streamer that gets like 500 views $1,000. That's the equivalent of a unicorn for a streamer. The equivalent.
Right? So I don't think it's going to happen. All right? So I think it's time. Now here's the thing. Once I'm using a different PC, now we're in a whole different world. We can now see what is available, what is viable for certain various different things. PC gaming, among other things. I don't know. All right? But I just need to get off this PC. Not to say that this PC is dying and it's on its last legs. It looks like it's about to explode. That's not.
That's pretty much what you said. You said it's dying because it overheats and the fans are dying, which are pretty important parts of it. And some other stuff is dying in it as well.
Alert.
Only lots of rootkits, spyware, and he won't know.
Yeah, well, maybe somebody can sneak some in. Maybe we can have some fun with that. Who knows? Who knows?
Not the case.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. And Cat's PC had some suspicious content on it. Because, you know, he's not going to get rid of anything. Well, he's probably going to delete a bunch of stuff, but it's still going to be Cat's PC in the end of the day. I think he's going to be very disappointed by it, though. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's still it was a mediocre PC back then, because Cat, I mean, she's not really an avid gamer. She's just like a super normie gamer. Like me.
Got things going wrong with it, and I need to get that transitioned over. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I know. Dabhan says crazy in 3 years. In 3 years, there hasn't been enough time to be able to save up. Life is mental. I'm not kidding you. I keep being in a position where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have this extra money. We're gonna be able to do it, and then something happens.
Well, stop spending your money on fucking DoorDash, bro. Like, actually, that shit costs a lot, especially if you do it on a regular basis. And we're not even gonna talk about Hogan. We're not even gonna talk about Hogan's. We pretend those don't exist for the point of this conversation.
It's happened like 10 times. It's fucking ridiculous at this point. You know, and every time it's like, all right, we're going to get past this one. Don't worry.
Well, what if he can save just like $100 a month? Because with his income, $100 a month just being saved somewhere, it's not a big deal. It's barely noticeable. $100 are just 2 meals for them. Actual 2 meals.
We're going to get past this one. Don't worry.
And I know it's going to take him like a year and a half or 2 years to get a decent PC, but that's how things work. People save up money to buy stuff.
Then it's on to the next bullshit thing. And you guys know about half of them. That's what I'll say. Like, for all the things you know about.
Okay, I hope they're all bad. And there's a bunch of them.
Now, just double that.
Okay,
right?
yeah. Awesome. Let's quadruple it. Let's make it a quintuple. And I hope it's all bad. Because go fuck yourself.
One of those
You're a bitch.
occurrences is like a $500+ occurrence, essentially. Just multiply that by 2 to 3, and you'll know exactly what I actually go through in my life.
What do you have to... Like, dude... How does it even happen that this guy sits at home all day getting nothing done?
Plan is dissatisfaction. So Dents donate.
Yeah, well, pretty much. Pretty much. The plan is that he's gonna see the Cat PC and be like, oh my god, man. This, I don't know if that's gonna work. Because, like, I installed Windows on it, and I installed OBS, and it's like 85% RAM. I don't think I can do anything on this. I can't even record while I'm playing. So, I don't know, man. You guys, we spent a whole week trying to set this up, and now it's been underperforming. I gotta say, I'm pretty disheartened with it, and I don't know what we're gonna have to do in the future. We might have to do a fundraiser event.
It's insane the amount of shit that
big ups Boat Night for the 2, dude.
But it's life. When you're an adult, you gotta face this.
No, not really. Not really. There's not everybody I know has to go through stuff like that, where you just take it and each issue costs you $500 and you multiply it by 5. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You're into some shady trash. You're into some very suspicious shit if this is that's happening to you all the time. And there's constantly a new drama in the rotation. There's something going on with you.
But it just sucks that it's preventing me from getting to the next level of my content.
And in life. But that's you. That's you, though.
I'm still running on outdated shit, right? Like, right now, my preview window of my OBS is choppy as shit. Now, I know my video and stream don't chop, but the preview window is choppy for literally no reason. It's probably my PC setup, right? Like, it's outdated, you know. Supposedly I'm only using 36% of my CPU. Why is my video setup choppy in OBS right now? And I say to you guys,
because you're stupid.
Hey, is everything...
I don't trust him on anything. I don't trust him on a single thing.
You guys are like, yeah, everything's fine. I'm like, well, I wish I could see that on my own fucking setup, but I can't.
Yeah, well, he might even be lying about that too, because it's fucking DSP. He's the type of guy to lie about the door being open, because he's done it before. He just lies about stuff, because I guess it's fun. I guess it gives him more stakes.
So anyway, yeah, so this is coming.
Stakes are higher.
Over the course
of a nice ear pick.
This
summer,
probably late July into early August. There will be some time when I'm not going to be able to do as regular streaming. Instead, I'm going to be doing this big migration from this PC, Cat's PC.
Oh, and you know those streams going to be slow as fuck. Those streams are going to be miserable because there's no content.
We'll see what it is.
Actual no content.
Go in there, boot it up, log in, do all the stats, like record all the stats.
Record all the stats.
There's the hardware.
And then he's going to send it to somebody. He's going to send it to OP Boone.
Let's see what capabilities possibly I could actually do with this sucker, right? Then it's going to be a matter of...
Because, you know, he has no idea what anything means.
Getting it over here, getting it working, and there's this big file migration, right?
The big file migration.
I got to, at this point, I got to get it done. I have to.
The big file migration. Look at this fucking dude.
I mean, it's going to be, seriously, we should have like a salute funeral. Press F to pay respects for this PC. This is absolutely, positively.
People are going to miss the PC more when it dies than when DSP dies. You know, when he dies, everybody's going to be going crazy on the internet. I hope I live to see that day. It's going to be the best day on the internet ever. Like, so many memes. We're going to get, like, trolls showing up to his funeral. Trolls, like, taking selfies with his tombstone. Legit. Like, that's just the stuff that is going to happen.
All right? The longest I've ever used a PC in my life. I've never had a PC for 10 years that I've used. That's insane. I've never, just think about that. Back in the day, every few years you need to upgrade or use a new PC. I just used a PC for 10 years for work.
Okay.
Straight. You tell me that you used a piece of equipment 10 years straight for your job and you never had to fucking upgrade it? Any piece of equipment. That's just wild.
I mean, like, okay, well, it was pretty overpowered when you got it for the purposes that you need it for, which is just to sit there collecting dust. So, yeah, it's not a big deal, really.
That I was able to do that with this PC. And it's just hilarious because the day I bought it, I was told it was a lemon. No, this is actually the best PC I've ever had, by far. I'm so happy with its performance and the way that it worked for 10 years. It's sad that now I've got to move on, but, you know, you got to at some point. You got to move on, right?
You got to move on. You got to let him go.
That's right.
Just like we did with Rambo.
We're going to party. The funeral send-off.
It'll be like G.G. Allen's funeral. Look it up.
Let's see. G.G. Allen's funeral. And then I want to look up a cooler. So G.G. Allen. What was he involved in? In Valve. So the Murder Junkies. Wow, pretty on the nose. And the Jabbers. The Jabbers. So what happened? Became a wild party. Friends posed with a corpse, placing drug and whiskey into the mouth. Wow. Well, no, it's gonna be like not like positive. Not like a cool thing. They're just gonna make fun of them. It's not gonna be like, hey, let's hang out with this guy.
Bernal Enterprises summer database migration lol.
Yeah, dude. We're going global now. We're growing the business and improving the IT landscape of the company. I should go help him out too. We should do a full server backup of all the data. So I want to see a cooler Urban Dictionary style. So, oh, okay. I think this is it. I think this is what it meant in the previous one. I'm going to replay this so you know for context purposes.
Alert.
DSP is the cooler of the internet. Stay far away.
So a cooler is a somewhat insulated container. Not this, bro. Get out of here. Describes someone who either knowingly, usually found in casinos, or unknowingly, usually in a bar, ruins a hot streak or situation. Ah, I see now. When associated with the ruining of any type of foundation trying to be laid with picking up chicks, it is often accompanied by fierce blowing wind sound caused by the offender, which in turn leads to his poor friend freezing instantaneously like cartoon characters. Okay, this is a little bit confusing, but the first one, yes, that makes sense. That does make sense.
Phil's 10-year beast of a PC that now has to go away. On to the future, right? It's funny, too, because, like, Cat's PC looks way better than this one. It's just got, like, a nice case and everything to it. Like, it's fancy looking. It's just so sleek and nice compared to mine. Mine's just like this big black beast of a fucking box that looks like shit. It just, remember, that case, the only reason I bought that case is because it was the one that everything that I wanted would fit in it. That's the only reason. Like, I don't like that case. That case is just a big black fucking, you know how to explain it.
A cock?
It's ugly.
I don't know.
Shit.
A big black what?
So, anyway.
Case.
Thank you, Abdullah.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we got to now do shout-outs. It's already 12:24. Holy shit, I didn't realize how late it was. So let's jump into this. Now,
yeah, let's, what is the one thing? Are we gonna beg? I think we're gonna beg.
Guys, keep in mind, today's React Day. Any contributions I get right now on this podcast count.
Yeah, literally just beg. Wow.
Show, and my goal is to get 50.
It's literally just a bag, as if we don't know that he needs to get to $50, even though he has it on the leaderboard. I think that's kind of, you know, I kind of understand. I see it. You don't need to tell me he's trying to get to $50 unless you think I'm stupid, which I am, but that's a different case. Anyways, what do we got here? Stream adjustments. Oh, I'm so tired of this. And there we go. Barbecue preferences. What? Is this a steak question? I think it might be.
Do I like to barbecue? I personally have never barbecued.
What? And then he makes this face. This has to be a lie. How can you not have barbecued? You're a middle-aged man that spent your entire youth eating burgers and sausages and hot dogs. And he's also half Italian. Or quarter Italian. And like quarter American, whatever the fuck. And he's never barbecued anything? It's a liar. No, he lied. He lied, bro. This is a lie. Now, this is going to be a joke now. Look at this be a joke.
Myself. Do I like barbecue food? Yes. Have I ever barbecued myself? No, I don't own.
Oh, you should barbecue yourself. For real. In an industrial style grill. I've never barbecued anything myself. Can you answer the fucking question? Wow, actually, bro, this dude sucks. And look at the alcoholic nose as well. This nose just straight up red and swollen. Yeah, I thought you were right at the beginning of the stream. This guy is telling me how healthy he lives now, even though his wife is fucking fat as hell. And now he looks like an actual alcoholic. He looked at like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Or worn a raccoon hat? No. I don't know why you would ask that, but no.
Because they're trolling.
Lilica, you're going to come by tonight? That sounds good. On the late stream?
Nah, get fucked. I'm not watching this. Oh, what else we got? What else do we have that I might have missed in the last couple of days? Or I guess I haven't streamed since last Sunday. Sunday, I think. Yeah. So let's see what perhaps we can find here. This stream was proper. He did say he's going to re-upload the whole thing, so just wait for that.
But didn't use it?
Yeah, because that's what I thought about, Nerd Brew. I thought about the whole scam when he said that he conned his dad into buying him a grill, and then he didn't even use it himself. Does other people grill on the scammed grill? I actually don't get it. It fucking shocks me. So I watched the porn clip. What else do we have? The AI generated Oh, okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. AI generated suggestions for tip goals, basically.
The future streams and how I...
Because, of course, he wants to get more gimmicks, because people got tired of the hat and the vest, and the glasses especially. Because, I mean, the first level, nobody even cares about the glasses. There's no effect. He doesn't look goofy in them. It's just a guy putting on glasses. And that's not really impressive or interesting.
Okay. What I'd like to do now is I got a really good suggestion regarding the future streams and how I do stuff. What
like looking good, Phil.
Through it here, okay. And by the way, yes, this is from Overpowered Boone.
Of course. Who's trash?
Great suggestions.
No, they're not.
To improve, and we actually have.
No, they're not. You pretend they're great suggestions because he does the work himself. You don't actually need to do anything.
Many of these suggestions here on the streams that I think have helped a lot, okay? So here's OP Boone's suggestion. Ready? Okay. In regards to the recent discussion about tip goal rewards. So just so everyone knows the way it works, if you don't, maybe you don't know.
Oh, come on
every stream of $50. If I hit it, thank you. I will stream. I'm happy. And I have like...
Oh, dude. He actually had to pull out the glasses from the case to show them to the people. Like, this is how much he loves wasting time.
Like 12 or so hats in the closet. Like I have silly ones, like
this is incredible. I'm not sitting through any of this. I know all the gimmicks. I don't need a recap.
Started wearing the vest every time that we hit a tip goal, and then we literally hit a tip goal for 4 months straight. That's insane. The vest goal was nice, but then we changed it. We started adding other things like the hat and the glasses.
Yeah, because you were desperate.
Tiers, but it's been like this for a while. And as
Why
can
don't
see,
you say
we have
that?
Emotes in chat of me wearing various hats and things, and there was emotes of me in the vest and stuff. So, it's become part of the culture of the streams, which is great.
The culture of the
A week or
streams.
two ago, someone said, those are pretty old at this point. You've been doing them now for years. Yes, particularly there are people who will, contribute to a stream to try to hit those goals, but a lot of people don't really care that much anymore, right?
But I thought people were supposed to contribute if they had a good time on stream and if they love the content and fill, and not for the hats and the gimmicks. I thought the hats and the gimmicks are just rewards.
Been doing them for so long, it's not that big of a deal. So, OP Boom suggests the following.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. None of that shit is consistent anyways.
Rewards akin to the 8-ball you had a while ago. When people tip a specific amount, which was $8 with the 8-ball, something special comes out of it. It used to be you would shake the 8-ball and read a response to the tipper's query. So, for example, I used to have an 8-ball, a magic 8-ball that was donated by...
Yeah.
And if someone tipped $8, I would say thank you for the $8 tip. I would play this specific animation. That was 87, but I didn't fix it. You usually say supported $8. It was $87. But then they asked a question, I would shake the 8-ball and read the answer. The problem is that 8-balls don't last very long. They lasted less than a year. And the whole thing wore out. You couldn't even read it anymore. And after that,
How did it wear out? What the fuck did you do with the 8-ball that it wore out? A thing that's supposed to just sit on a shelf.
Cared that much anymore?
No, yes, the reality is people just didn't care that much, and he didn't want to do the gimmicks that are specific amounts of tips, which is, for him, it's not gonna work. So that first is a no.
What Boone is suggesting is have things happen on stream as a result of a certain level. So let's say, for example, somebody tips me $20 exactly. Well, because you tipped $20, something happens.
Like what?
On the stream. Now, the thing is, it shouldn't be intrusive. It shouldn't detract or take
it shouldn't be hard
away from what we're doing on that.
So nothing. So he can just dab, or he can give you a Nazi salute. That's gonna be it. The $20, or we can have that for the $88 tier. He gives you a Nazi salute and he says Zeke Heil. That's fantastic. There you go. It fits right into the theme of DSP, King of Hate.
So if I'm doing a react show, it shouldn't be something that takes up a ton of time and takes away from the reacting. If I'm doing a gameplay stream, it shouldn't be, oh, we have to completely stop playing for 10 minutes. It should be something that's quick, but something that's fun or silly or interesting that people would want to tip the
Okay, like what? Okay. Do you, Mr. Burnell, do you have something you want to bring to the table? Or are you just gonna take all the money off the table? That's all you're offering. It's to be the guy who gets the money.
He says, this could work better than goal-based rewards where you only put on glasses, hat, or vest if you reach a threshold. And this could work better for both parties, as the tipper would get a reward regardless if the community as a whole comes together to hit that specific amount.
Bro, this is so fucking complicated. Just have a fucking fun stream, man. Just have a fun stream. It's not that deep. You don't need to do actual fucking science, tipping science.
To wear glasses when your eyes get strained after a couple of hours of nonstop gaming, or wear a relevant hat or a vest to celebrate a game, etc. Yes, what we were talking about recently was that I don't put on or do stuff for tiered rewards because maybe I just want to wear them for fun. Like, what if we're just having a good time on a stream and I'm like, you know what?
When the fuck has that happened?
I go grab a hat and I put it
When
on.
has that happened? Prepare to the slave trade. Wait, what?
For tiered rewards because maybe I just want to wear them for fun. Like, what if we're just having a good time on a stream and I'm like, you know what? And I go grab a hat and I put it on. Come on, boys.
Come on, boys. Why do we need to use that voice? What are we preparing?
I'm going to go on a rodeo and I put on.
Oh, it's the rodeo. Prepare the rodeo. That's it. That's the one. I got it mixed up with the other one, you know? Come on, boys. Prepare the rodeo. We're mounting this bull for profit.
It feels like you're wrangling something, right? Or, you know, I'm playing Street Fighter. I just want to toss on the M. Bison hat and act like the dictator. You're like, game over.
Yeah, bro, you never did that shit. You're just pitching it up so people can agree to give you money. And it's so fucking shameless and transparent. You never have fun and do stuff out of the kindness of your own heart and out of the desire to have fun. Because you're just not like that.
Like that, right?
Like, for me to believe that he's willing to do that and he's gonna do that, means that I should forget everything I know about him and about what he is like as an entertainer and as a person.
I can't do that. I'm actually limited to putting on the
He's
glasses
limited.
out of the vest to hitting a
No, you're not.
sport goal.
Actually, you're not. You can. Nobody fucking stopping you. Cat's not gonna bust in the room and beat your ass if you put on a vest when you're not supposed to. I'm limited.
Spontaneous.
He can't be spontaneous, like he's pretending to be. And you know what? More often than not, he would just not want to wear a vest because he's hot or something. If he hits the goal nowadays, he's just gonna say it's too hot in the office, and he's just not gonna wear it. Come on.
To do that stuff because it's already locked into tiers, and if I'm just doing it without the appropriate level of support, then it destroys the idea of it being a reward, right? Right? Okay, let's continue. Some other examples where this was successful in the past, when you would allow viewers to the ability to name a Pokemon, build a project in Minecraft, fly a specific place in Flight Simulator, drive a specific car in Forza.
Okay, so basically a whore. He wants him to be a whore. So people can give him a specific amount of money and they get to decide what DSP is going to do. He's not going to agree to that. He's too hard-headed to do that. Even for his fucking standards of how pathetic and greedy he is, he's not going to whore himself out like this. Even though it's been cases in the past where he has.
Let's see here. What did I do here? Oh, here we go. You in the audience would have to brainstorm some ideas for specific games, as this one is less broad than something like the 8-ball that could be implemented for everything. Perhaps you could get a container and fill it with a bunch of folded pieces of paper with random activities.
Yeah.
And for, say, $10, you'll reach in and pull out a random piece from the container and do that activity.
Really? Like, what activities can he do that are not invasive and that he's willing to do? Again, a salute? A dab? I don't know. Snort?
Something simple. Like do a free...
This is like actual kindergarten stuff, man. Kindergarten stuff.
Style rap about...
a freestyle rap. Just look at this shit. What is OP Boone? This motherfucker 12?
I don't know about that. Or attempting to recite a tongue twister. Okay,
yeah.
Who the hell cares about a tongue twister?
Yeah, nobody cares about any of this shit. It's for children.
You know, for 5-year-olds. I don't know.
Yeah.
Simple tasks that can be done quickly without disrupting the stream, while still remaining entertaining, fresh, and new every time.
Come
Add some
on.
mystery, suspense, unexpectedness, lightheartedness, and comedy to the streams, and the tipper would feel more satisfied than if they just helped get the stream 20% closer to wearing an article of clothing. Okay?
So this is gonna go on top of the other gimmicks. So this stream is basically gonna revolve all around, like, raising money. Because, you know, this guy is gonna keep repeating it all the time. Okay, so today, guys, for $10, I get to pick my nose. For $20, I get to pick one of these folded pieces of paper, and then I'm gonna do what it says. Then for $20, I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do this. Then for $50, we reach the first threshold. I'm gonna put on my glasses. It's gonna take him like 15 minutes to read out all the gimmicks. And the whole stream is gonna revolve around making money. As if it already doesn't, but at least sometimes he gets to play video games, and now he's not even gonna get the time to do that.
Alright. These activities should be no more disruptive than if a tipper just asks you a question directly. Like, hey, can you tell a dad joke? Or, hey, do you know the lyrics to X song? And you answer their question or start singing that song.
He never does that. He just says, I don't know. Stop asking me unrelated questions. Stop derailing the stream. Stop being an idiot. This is what happens every time.
Anything that would make those segments more interesting, as no one, not even the tipper, would know what will come out of the mystery jar. You could also allow tippers for a certain amount to submit activities to write down and put into the container for the future. Like someone tips $5 and says to add an activity to the mystery jar to see how long you can balance.
He's not gonna agree. Yeah, it's literally just a money-making scheme. This is no longer a gaming stream. It's just a gimmick stream.
0 seconds, right?
Yeah, and you can see he hates all of these. He thinks they're all stupid because they are.
A few activities that could be written and randomized. So basically he says, these are some activities. Some of these he came up with and some are randomly generated. So you know where this came from, right? So I'm not saying we're doing any of these, but let's read some of this.
Yeah, we're not doing any of these. If he's saying this, then we're not doing any of these. He got no intention of doing any of this bullshit.
So, tell a dad joke, sing a line from a random song, tell a...
Okay, so tell a dad joke. He already does that by talking about his farts and shits all the time. What was that? Sing a line from a song. He already does that completely free.
Short embarrassing story.
Short embarrassing story. Well, his life is one long embarrassing story, so that's still going on.
Start complimenting everyone in chat.
That's never gonna happen because he hates those people, and I think he says he's a very honest and genuine person, so he would never lie.
Tell a one-liner pun.
Okay. Nobody would pay for that.
Do your best animal impression. Perform a quick stand-up.
Best animal impression. Well, he does a lot of mouth drooler impressions. Duh, 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 duh. You like those? Well, prepare for more of those. If you want to pay up for them, that's great.
Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy. He can't even stand up. His back hurts. What do you want him to like, actually die?
Recite a random fact. Tell a short riddle.
He doesn't know any of them.
Tell a short ghost story.
He doesn't have any. Where are we going to get them from? We're just going to Google a short ghost story? I can do that for free.
Do a 10-second beatbox.
Okay, I mean, that would be something. I got nothing on this one.
Recite the alphabet backwards.
He can't do that. That's what people do to prove they're not drunk. And he can't do it, so he's drunk.
You know what's funny? I can't do that at all. Like, I know if you get pulled over and they suspect you're drunk, they'll say recite the alphabet backwards. I don't think I can do that now. And I'm sober.
You've been drinking too much.
Tell a short anecdote about your pet, real or imaginary.
What? What? Tell a short anecdote about your pet, real or imaginary. What is that supposed to mean? You're just lying about? You just make up a thing that happened to Jasper? What?
Recite a quote in a funny voice.
Alright, boys.
Tell a short family-friendly joke. Make a funny face and hold it.
Bro, all of these are terrible. There's not one good thing that this guy is gonna agree to do. Because it's just children's entertainer stuff. This is what a clown would do at a children's birthday party.
10 seconds. Tell a short, funny childhood memory. Share a quick fun fact about yourself. Recite a nursery rhyme.
And you know all of these are just AI generated. Actually, you know what? Let's harness the power of AI for a second here. And do let's look up, because I want to learn something. Since we're here to learn stuff. Start now. ChatGPT.com. That's not even like the fucking thing. Okay, let's do. How can I e-beg more efficiently online while pretending I'm creating meaningful content? Okay, because this is what he should actually ask the bot for, not like bullshit. So, e-begging while pretending to create meaningful content involves a delicate balance of providing enough value to attract and maintain an audience while subtly encouraging donations or financial support. Here are some strategies to achieve this more effectively. And you know that's what we're here for after all. We want to learn something. So, number one, find a niche. Choose a niche that you're passionate about and that has an engaged audience. This could be anything from gaming, art, and music, blah, blah, blah. Provide value. Ensure that your content offers some form of value, whether it's entertainment, education, inspiration, or practical tips. People are more likely to support creators who they feel provide them with enough useful or enjoyable something. Then engage regularly. You know, this is like constantly engaged, whatever. This is just your generic stuff. Quality over quantity, obviously. Then we got monetization. Where does the e-begging come from? What the fuck? He can't even teach me to be toxic. This is just a generic, like, generic YouTuber article. God damn it. Monetization strategy. So Patreon or similar platforms. Create a Patreon page where you offer exclusive content, whatever. Merchandise, affiliate marketing, sponsorships. He does none of these, by the way, except Patreon. Okay, audience engagement. Call to action. Regularly include calls to action in your content, encouraging viewers to like, subscribe, share, or donate. Make these requests feel natural and not overly pushy. Thank your supporters. Create community events. But dude, none of this is about e-begging. Because like in the bottom, you can't see this because it's trimmed, but it says, by focusing on creating genuinely valuable content and fostering a supportive community, you can more effectively encourage financial support from your audience without it feeling like blatant e-begging. So this is just an article on how to be a good YouTuber. And I tried to not do that. I want it to be toxic. Let's see, but what if I want to exploit them? Exploit my audience and be toxic while e-begging. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. While exploiting an audience and adopting a toxic approach is highly unethical and damaging in the long run, here's a look at how these such tactics might be employed. It's important to understand that these methods can harm your reputation, lead to negative consequences, and are not recommended for sustainable or ethical online presence. So, oh, these are so good. This is what I wanted. So, number 1, we got manipulative emotional appeals. First up, we have sob stories. Regularly share exaggerated or fabricated personal hardships to elicit sympathy and donations. Very important. We can see it works quite well for this gentleman. Urgency and scarcity. This is incredibly important as well. It's almost like you fucking read all that shit, bro. Create false urgency by claiming immediate financial crises or limited time donation opportunities. Again, he does that. He does that to a T. Rest in peace. Number 2, aggressive begging. First one, as you can tell, is frequent requests. Constantly ask for donations, framing them as essential for your survival or the continuation of your content. I swear, this is just like beat for beat, bar for bar. It's Dark Side Phil, man. It blows my mind. Then we got shaming non-donors. Publicly shame or guilt trip viewers who do not contribute financially, suggesting they are not true supporters. Literally. The 50-bit bitch. Remember that? Oh, you're just a 50-bit bitch. Next up, exclusive access. First, we got paywalls. You know, the $50 react? The $20 exclusive reacts? Oh, you guys know. Lock significant portions of your content behind paywalls, forcing fans to pay for access. Tiered donations. Offer exclusive perks only to higher tier donors, making regular viewers feel left out or inferior. Then we got number 4. This is the best. Manipulating community dynamics. Number 1 is favoritism. Show blatant favoritism towards donors, giving them special recognition and ignoring non-donors. And then we have, of course, the most common one, toxic culture. Foster a toxic community environment where loyalty is measured by financial contributions. Loyalty is measured by financial contributions. Slayer, congratulations on being mod, man. I'm very proud of you. Number 5, exploiting vulnerabilities. Targeting vulnerable audiences. Aim your manipulative tactics at vulnerable or emotionally unstable viewers who might be more easily coerced into donating, or maybe even just becoming your wife. False promises. Make grand promises of rewards or recognition that you never intend to fulfill. Oh, this one is good as well. Number 6, gambling or donation wars, also known as bounties. Donation wars. Encourage donation wars amongst viewers, creating competition and peer pressure to donate more. And then gambling mechanics. Introduce gambling-like mechanics in your content, where viewers spend money for a chance at winning something trivial, such as perhaps a hat or a vest, for example. It doesn't say that here, but you know, I editorialized it a little bit. And then we got ethical considerations. We don't care. There are none. I don't care. I'm just going to exploit them till there's nothing left. And they can eat shit out of my ass.
in a dramatic voice, perform a quick impression of a cartoon character.
So this was, ladies and gentlemen, how to be a DSP in 5-6 easy steps.
Share a random piece of trivia about the game being played. Sing the chorus of a random TV show theme song. Tell a short joke in Pig Latin. Do a dramatic reading of a product label. Share a funny misheard song lyric. Create an acrostic poem using a viewer's name.
Acrostic?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, you don't know what anything means, dude.
DSP is addicted to begging, not money.
Yeah, I think that, well, there is some kind of a gambling moment that comes with this, right? Where when he's streaming, he feels like, man, today I could get $200 or I could get $20. And it's that thrill that keeps him interested. Because you see, whenever somebody wails out and they give him like $100, he just stops caring. He's just coasting to the end of the stream because he won. He got the gambler's high. And he got the dopamine rush that comes with it. And when the tips are low, he's fucking constantly on edge. It's not like he's going to lose his house. It's not like he can't pay his bills. It's just the gambler's mindset. Because he's losing. He's on a bad streak. And whenever he has a couple of slow days, you know, we make an emergency video or whatever, complaining segment. And the thing is, with his specific type of gambling, which is the, you know, the, let's call it the streamer gambling, he can actually influence the outcome of the gamble by just begging for it.
Acrostic? I don't even know what that is. Anyway. I think you guys get the picture.
Okay? I think I do.
So the idea here is, instead of having all the things on this stream tied to 50, 100, 150 bucks and being the same things that we've been doing for years, we come up with set things that people like that I could do when certain tip levels are hit. So, for example, tip $10 and I'll do something very quick. Tip $20 and I'll do something that, you know. But the question is, what would it be? Because here's the thing, as I said. Number one, I don't want this stream to become me just doing stunts all day.
Yeah, that's what it's going to become.
That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to chill and entertain you guys with gameplay, with discussion, meaningful content. This is not a stunt stream.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's not the point.
It kind of is.
And I don't like doing that kind of stuff. It's one thing if, you know, we're playing Elden Ring, right?
Oh, and now we get a shitty fucking analogy.
They don't want to be doing that all stream. And that's the thing that gets you nervous, right? If you start doing these now, and let's say, for example, I have ones for 10, 20, 50, 100. We have
easy money.
Awards and things that I'll
10, 20, 40.
Right? That's all well and good. Oh, and by the way, another thing, since this is now no longer related to a running goal, it could also apply to super chats. So if someone does a $20 super chat, oh, I'll do something, right? It could apply to books. People for years have been asking, why don't you?
Oh, now we got super chat goals, of course.
Do things for super chats, right? So this
of
would be a
course.
way to maybe implement this for super chats, correct? There you go. But the thing is, I can't have my entire stream become a stunt stream of doing stuff like
the best streak.
It's like you're a performing monkey, and all you're
but
doing
you
is
are
doing stuff for money, right? Because that's the problem with transactional stuff on a stream.
But dog, what do you mean transactional stuff? Your whole gimmick is sitting around and asking people what game they're gonna give you money for, and then you play it, and then you expect money. It's literally transactional.
Is that people now come to the stream, oh, I want to see if he'll do something stupid today. So I come to the stream, I drop him a $20 super chat, I see him act like an idiot, and then I leave. And I don't care about the content he's putting out. And that's not what I want this stream to become. There are tons of streamers who do this. I'm well aware of it. There's streamers on Twitch, like, this is all they do. They sit there and do fucking stunts all day. They'll write your name on their arm, right? They'll fucking do something stupid. They'll blow, you know, they do dumb stunts. That's
Yeah, you were just proposing to do a bunch of stunts, man. I think that's kind of what you want to do. Well, not in the way that other people are doing, because that's bad, but you want to do the kind of the same shit.
The whole fucking stream. And they make hundreds upon hundreds of dollars.
Oh, and now again. Don't you make hundreds of dollars a stream as well? You wouldn't be here if you didn't.
Than me. just doing stunts.
No, I just make like $100, not hundreds of dollars.
Okay? I don't want.
And let's compare how many viewers they got to how many viewers he got, because he averaging like 300 to 400 viewers, and those people that doing that averaging at least like 800 to 1,000.
The streams to become this. The idea with the $8 8-ball was that it was kind of silly. It was easy to do. It was very quick. And people didn't necessarily want to do that all the time. It was maybe once or twice a stream we see the 8-ball, and that was nice, right? For me, I don't want to be doing that all stream.
I don't want to be Mr. Stunts.
Right?
I just want to do stunts sometimes.
Easily repeatable, but is also varied enough that people would want to see it more than once ever, right? I know it was actually funny. My wife and I were watching years ago when Elden Ring was out. We were watching a few different people play Elden Ring, and one of them was Lobos, I think his name was. So he's a challenge runner essentially. But
and we name dropped somebody.
Elden Ring.
This is shocking.
If people I think it was if people contributed a certain amount, he would actually read from a book, a factoid quote that was like a weird fact. Like he had a book of like 1,000
Okay.
facts.
Are you gonna steal somebody else's
Like
gimmick?
I don't know, like a super chat or a tip, whatever it was. And then he would read it out. He would read the fact. And it was actually interesting. And it took like 5 seconds. It wasn't destroying the playthrough for doing this.
Yeah, this is why he likes it.
That often. Maybe a few times a stream it would happen. So it wasn't intrusive either. You know what I'm saying? So I know that there's streamers that do it, but we'd have to find the happy medium.
Okay, so what are we doing right now is just, you guys tell me this.
That it doesn't destroy everything.
Because, bro, I've been to business meetings where the guy, well, let's say a guy is supposed to come up with something, and he phrases things in a specific way that basically makes it your business. It's like, now you have to figure this out. Even though it's his thing, you gotta do it. And he's doing exactly this. Exactly this. And it's very transparent and everybody knows
what's going on. And by the way, this doesn't mean that we have to do away with the tip skulls either. The tip skulls could still be there. We could still have gunner glasses, hat, and vest, but this would give another motivation for people to contribute, but also something fresh and different for the streams rather than just, it's always the same 3 goals and nothing else.
Okay,
right?
Come up with the gimmick.
But the question is, what do you come up with?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Please, I need your feedback.
Yak Almighty says, how about a
Please
digital wheel of
tell me what I should do so you can give me money to do it. Please.
fortune? Besides having set goals, have the goals be a spin of different stuff like putting on the vest or a bubble blow? Well, I don't even want to do the bubble blow because I stopped doing it for a reason. Like, no lie.
What was the reason?
It was getting gross in here. Like, the bubbles would land on shit, and then it would be sticky resin.
Ah, come on. This is just bullshit. He stopped doing it because he realized he looks like a children's entertainer. We're blowing bubbles for middle-aged dudes? Really? No. That's why he stopped. And it was also for likes. It wasn't for money. So he just decided it's more important for him to not look like a complete loser than to get 100 likes. And that's when he also stopped begging for likes as well.
Laptop, and it was on all my equipment. Oh, that's disgusting. So that's why I stopped doing it after a while. So I actually don't want to go back to that just for that reason. But I hear what you're saying. Like, maybe there's a bunch of things, and like, oh, if you tip $20, we spin the wheel, and you get a reward, right? Zombie Circus says, what if your reward is related to the game in Fallout? Let the contributor control what weapon you use? Because that would never work, because it would always be constant trolling. Just like with the game Choice Chamber. Remember when I played that on
Well, even if it's not, it's like it's gonna fuck up your whole playthrough. Having somebody else decide what you're gonna do all the time is stupid. You're just becoming a whore. You're just becoming a puppet because you're just too greedy.
Many years ago.
And he's already too greedy. Imagine having a bunch more gimmicks on top of that. A bunch more hats.
A game called Choice Chamber, where the audience controlled gameplay elements, right? And so when I did it, it was always, always give Phil the worst weapon. So I had to try to beat the game with the worst weapon because they were trolling.
Yeah, so
let's say it was $20, choose my weapon in Fallout. It would always be, I'll just use the weakest, worst fucking weapon possible. And they would just keep doing that.
Yeah, but they would be giving you $20. Isn't that what you're trying to achieve? Who cares about if you're playing with the worst weapon? whatever. They pay you $20.
We never end. We always, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how these people are. Again, what I want to do, I don't want to make the stream and the quality of what I'm doing on said stream be degraded by this. Here's the thing. If you give that level of control, now the playthrough or the content I'm making gets affected negatively, and that's the problem. Now, here's the difference. If I'm specifically doing a stream or a playthrough for this, then it's okay. Like if it's, okay, tonight we're going to do the Fallout stream-controlled run.
Oh, there we go. Now we're going to have dedicated gimmick streams. Where it's just, the stream just exists to farm money. Isn't this even more shameless? We're going to have the farming money gimmick stream. Yes.
You control what I'm doing in Fallout, because if you contribute, you pick my weapon.
Big ups ES on the 3 months, dude. This list belongs on the back of a $10 bill. He's saying about the Chat GPT list, which is absolutely epic.
DSP wrestling name would be the greedy gimmick.
The well, they can't say gimmicks in wrestling. They're not allowed, kind of, because of kayfabe, you know. But he could be the greedy geezer or the greedy gambler, something like that. His gimmick would be that he's a gambler and that he's super greedy, and that it always leads him to take a loss in the end because he's just too greedy.
You pick what mission I'm doing, right? That's okay, because then it's you. That's specifically made for that, correct? So that would be a specific thing I do, as opposed to, well, this is already my Fallout 4 run that's supposed to be a serious run, and now it's being controlled and ruined by a bunch of trolls, right? So that's the thing, like, I'm okay with that as long as we schedule it out that way so that people understand that's what it is, right? Right? Like, what if I'm playing Street Fighter 6 and it's, you know, people contribute and they get to pick the character?
Whoa.
And it could be any character. Even a character I suck ass with, right? Still say, hey, I want you to play Jamie. Well, I don't even know how the fuck to use Jamie. But all right, I guess I'll use him for like 5 matches.
Okay, right? So, but doesn't that mean that it's going to ruin the gameplay? Because this guy is obsessed with his gameplay being high quality and meaningful. That's going to make it driven by profit. It's going to ruin the purity of the playthrough. It's not going to be meaningful anymore. Because somebody's just going to pay and decide what happens. Isn't that like the worst thing?
Because you did a certain amount, a tip.
Pretty bad idea.
Right?
Because it's going to affect your content.
Right?
And people show up. They show up for the quality gameplay. They don't show up for somebody paying to ruin the gameplay, which is going to happen. It's inevitable to happen.
With that. But that would have to be a dedicated stream for that. You see? So I don't know. These are the things to talk about. This is what I mean. Like, I want to do. I want.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is Pignosis. He's basically, like always, asking people, hey, what should I do that's gonna maximize my profits? He's asking his clients that, and also his, well, I guess investors and shareholders and everybody. They're all the same person, and he asking them, what should I do so you can give me the most money? Please.
Improvements.
Please tell me, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do anything unless I don't like it.
But everyone seems to have different ideas. Like, for example, the people who are fans of me know me as a Let's Player who's serious about the playthroughs I do. I'm not fucking around and making shitty Let's Plays. I'm trying to do a serious, unspoiled, first-time Let's Play of games, right? So if I let people have influence over the Let's Plays like that, you've changed the content. Now it's more important for me to be streaming and making money and doing things directly as a result of support, rather than, oh, the main focus was to do the playthrough first, and then all that came as a result of it, right? And that's a problem, I feel. I'll be honest, I think that's a slippery slope that a lot of content creators go down. I think people who do that, it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that content. It's just not the content I make. You understand?
Hey, wait, now there's nothing wrong? Now there's nothing wrong? How much time did he spend shitting on those people and saying their content is worthless and meaningless, and it's all about this. It's all about this. And now there's nothing wrong? That's interesting, dude.
On, do you actually like this game or not? Do you want to see my honest opinion?
No, I actually don't want any of this.
I'm actually taking it seriously. I'm just fucking around for a stream and then dropping it and never playing it again. I do a bunch of stunts for income during that stream, right? That's not me. Never done that.
Never.
Shut your ho unicorn up and make some drums.
No, I refuse. I refuse. I'm gonna stay true to myself and run my mouth. Because it's the internet. I can be a badass if I want to.
Baller alert. Calling out baller alert. Got no problems with baller alert, but everybody on baller alert and anybody else out there talking shit about me, here we go.
Big ups Mr. Extravagant for the $1, dude.
So, again, it's okay if I did that, right? But then it would have to be separated from the other content. You know, my Fallout 4
Okay, yeah, so there's gonna be gimmick streams.
dominated and negatively affected by people tipping and saying, okay, so don't use that knife anymore.
And eventually, you know how it's gonna go. Eventually, they're gonna go, like, real bad. And they're gonna start being slow. It's gonna be, oh, I guess you guys don't like it anymore, so, I guess I'm just gonna play the game like normally. Nah.
Use this shitty pipe gun that does 0 damage. Oh, by the way, you have no ammo for it. So how the fuck do I play the game now? Right? So now the stream's shitty.
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Think of your own fucking gimmicks. I'm tired of this. I think I'm gonna leave because I got some work to do. Is somebody live that I can forward you to them? Do they exist? They don't exist? Nobody. Because it's still way too early. It's like 4 o'clock my time. Which means Americans probably haven't even woken up yet. So we can shit talk them all we want. Oh, I fucking closed it. Oh, I closed the screen by accident. But anyways, the stream is over. We got almost 4 hours of meaning and positivity. And I basically watched everything I wanted to see today. The Brian thing is going to be for the next time. Ballet alert. Hey, big ups ES for the 2, dude. And, what? Yeah, I might watch the Brian stream next time if there's much to say about it. I guess I'll listen to it on my own time. Because now I got a lot of time to be on my phone and sit around and not, you know, and listen to stuff. But I can't have too much time to stream. But eventually I will someday. And then I will. But until then, I won't. So, all right. See you guys. Here is a sound clip that goes like this.
Fuck all you hoes! Detroit till I die, motherfucker!
All right. Yong out.